Hey, we are back with another episode of Elysian Road. This is episode 26, and we are back once more to the Elysian Road sector of the Milky Way Galaxy, and we're going to play some Stars Without Number.
I prefer Snickers.
Snickers Galaxy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Cool. So when we last left our heroes, they had crash landed on a strange desert planet. Demetes, I believe is the name of the planet. And the Void's Grace is kind of out of commission right now after being attacked by
crashed it.
A giant flying sand creature of some sort. And Evelyn and her crew are also on Demetes, but
not crash landed.
Not as crashed. They certainly
no, we succeeded.
I know.
You're more crashed because you can't get back out.
I was gonna say it's gonna take some maneuvering to move the shuttle around properly. That's the issue. The ship is not damaged. That is true.
Can you describe it as like scraping the wings? It was so little room. Like, how would they get back out?
Exactly. That's the issue.
I asked right away. I was like, "You're not setting this up so that we can't get out easily, right?" Because I succeeded at this roll, and you said, "No, you'll be fine."
Yeah, I'm not.
You'll be fine as long as you.
You were fine. You didn't die.
The fans must.
This
no,
isn't.
Well, no, you said I don't need to go backwards. I'll be able to find a way out forwards.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There's going to have to be probably some roll of some sort to maneuver your way out of the thing. But yeah, it's not a crash landing situation. You're not in any immediate danger. It's just you're in a tight spot, basically. So
in a tight spot.
It basically the main thing is like if you need to escape quickly, that'll be the issue, right? If you can escape, if you can leave slowly, if that's the situation in which you leave, you'll be fine because you'll have plenty of time to maneuver, figure out where to go. But if you're trying to leave quickly, you are in a little bit of a pickle there. Void's Grace can't leave quickly or slowly. It's out of commission, so it needs to be fixed.
Can't leave at all.
Yeah, exactly.
We just spent so much money.
I know. It'll be fine. It just has a couple of large holes in it. It's all good.
I'm glad we all have the repair skill.
None of you do. Only Till.
As evidenced by the fact that there is no repair skill and it's called fix.
Well, yeah, it's called fix.
None of us knew that because none of us have it.
Exactly. Yeah, Till has a 1 in it, but he's not around, so. Yep.
Anybody have some
I'm sure my
unspent
pilot
skill
guy
points?
I have a lot of unspent skill points.
All right, good thing you just learned how to become a master mechanic while you were in a coma. I guess. You go.
Yeah, if you really do need to do that, you can spend your skill points. But
I can technically use my special ability that I just conveniently. What's Evangelia's fix point?
Probably higher.
Yeah,
it's up there. Yeah.
What's Rick Astley's?
Rick Astley, I don't think has any special skills. He just gives you kind of
like
you
up, never gonna let
a general
you
psychic
down.
boost.
So.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, Rick Astley gives you the ability to control weird nanites that live in your skin. So that's what he does.
He probably has a really high perform roll.
well, yes.
He has like a 5 in perform.
That is actually true. 100%.
All of his skill points went to perform.
Yeah.
Performing
but if he has a +4 in perform, that means he's a level 9 character.
Sure. Oh, anyway.
As we were.
So, of course, this is Elysian Road, so we're going to start off with a flashback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, there's a couple. I've been trying to figure out there's a couple of ideas for things we could do for flashbacks.
I have a flashback idea for you, but for later in the show.
Okay, for later.
We should do a new thing this season where we only do flash forwards.
Yes.
Too late for that, but
no, we have to do like Lost and do a bunch of side flashes that no one gets.
Well, I mean, technically that's what was happening in season 2. Mostly, it was mostly like. Oh, I guess it was some flashbacks, but there's a lot of flash sideways just to see what the Krall's crew is up to, basically.
Right, that's true.
The flash sideways in Lost were a little bit more sideways than that.
That's true. It was an alternate reality, I realized, yeah. Yeah. So I'm just trying to. There was like 3 different options for flashbacks in my head, and none of them are fully fleshed out. So I'm just like trying to figure out which one I actually want to.
Is one of them with me?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm really good at improving, so you can totally just throw me something. But
Right, that's true. The thing is, like, I feel like we've gotten most of everyone's backstories, right? And not at least enough at this point that. So my first inclination was to do like go back to Till, but also I'm not entirely sure. Is this window open? I'm not entirely sure if Till, if there's anything happening there right now, right? It was just like Till gave them information. Oh yeah, there was. Trying to think, what sort of information would they be able to? Oh, this is what it. Okay, you know this is what we're starting out with, and I remember why. I'm gonna have Till make a roll to not be interrogated, right? To like resist torture. Yeah. So, is this a physical or a mental save? That's the question. Probably a physical save. Well,
I think torture is more of a mental save. Because you could be not physically strong and all, but have an extremely powerful like willpower.
That's fair, but like physical pain tolerance is a thing, and it is a factor here.
I mean, pain tolerance is more of a mental thing than a physical thing, though.
That's fair. Yeah, you're right, because it's just nerves, nerve endings and stuff. Okay, yeah, I'll do mental save. He's better at that anyway. So, okay, so Till's gonna make a mental save here, and we'll see how much he has revealed, and we can talk about what he might have revealed if he did reveal anything. He failed.
Oh no.
Okay. So Till has had a rough 10 days. And Carly's left. There we go. Let's talk about that. So Sample dug into your guys' databanks, right? And knows anything that like is currently in the that was like in there to be figured out, which isn't a lot. Mostly had to do with any outgoing messages that you guys sent. Oates family existing was a thing.
The whole space. What's the thing we have? The plans for the
the
Hephaestus
Engine.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't have that, right?
Oh, you're saying that's what you have and not that wasn't in this ship's databanks?
Yeah. Okay.
Though I don't know if Till has that in his brain necessarily enough that they could get a technical readout.
Oh no. Just that if Till had succeeded that, they wouldn't even know we had, right?
Yes,
I assume this is the role.
The thing is, I feel like they already know. They already figured out you had access to the Hephaestus Engine before this point.
Gotcha.
At least Crawl did, right? Maybe not the Imperium as a whole, but like Crawl figured it out based on his digging into your guys' situation. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that Till specifically would know that would be an issue or a danger to you guys. So the Hephaestus Engine stuff is something that happened that was secret. Evangelia, I guess, is a secret.
Yeah.
You taking Rick Astley's nanites is a thing that they probably don't know yet. At least not in the but probably not in the details, right? Like what exactly went down. Anything else you guys think of that Till would know as a person, but wouldn't, but they wouldn't have been able to just find out from the databanks? Anything else besides the
anything from the I mean, I guess they already know everything from our last little.
Right, that's part of the thing.
The hospital thing.
Do they know that? Wow, I literally just forgot my own character's name for a second.
Dylan?
That Dylan and Ode are psychic. I mean, it's not. I feel like at this point in time, it's not a huge like consequential piece of information because neither of us really know how to use it very well. But.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, that is definitely the thing that's the most important. I think that they learn.
Okay.
So
they learn where David's parents are?
I don't think Till knew that. I don't think it came up yet.
No,
right?
but they got that from the databanks in the ship, I think.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we see the kind of like end of that sequence that we saw last time. We see the door opening, right? And Krull stepping out, kind of like sweating. Like obviously it was intense for him as he tried to like do all these interrogation techniques and stuff. And we see Till just slumped in this room. Just very, and like it's not so much that like Krull and the torture robot that he had were doing anything particularly physical to him, like that he has scars or anything. It's probably a lot of chemicals and electric shocks and other stuff like that. That's not as visible on a person, but we can see Till has probably like aged 10 years in the 10 days, right? Like he looks so worn, so weary from everything that just happened. He had a really bad time. I have a song to send you that's kind of Till's theme for this season, I think, after we're done here. But I've figured out themes for everybody from Hidden Citizens this season that I'm pretty happy with. But we see Krull step out and the door closes behind, and Sample is there, his robot body, and he says, I noticed the screaming had stopped, so I went to check. What did he tell you? And though I guess Sample probably doesn't say that because he's a robot and has access to all the ship onboard cameras. So I guess Sample just says as if he already knew, as if he already knows what he revealed. Sample says, let's see, because I have to walk the line here between like not being blank exposition but and saying it in a way that they would, but also giving an actual hint. So I think Sample says, did your meat brain make the connection that mine did? And Krull looks at him, still like he's sweating. It obviously took a lot out of him mentally and stuff too. He looks up and he says, I think so. Genetisoft, yes. And Sample, I guess, doesn't nod. It's really hard to portray a robot as intelligent as this one is and still have a meaningful conversation, but I guess he just like
says, do the statement query thing.
Yeah, exactly. He just says affirmative, and Krull slicks his hair back and says, I don't know what she has to do with any of this, but if they received abilities, then it's true. The hints that we've had, the clues that we've been chasing on that end, I'll have to let let the Master of Science know that it's a confirmed thing, at least as far as we can tell. So the question is, what does that have to do with the map? I still don't know how any of this connects, but it seems like it is somehow. All of these people are headed to the same place. All of these threads are going to tie up. And when they do, we need to be one step ahead of them. Luckily, that is what I do best. We see Krull just start down the corridor, just like thinking to himself, like, and probably already starting to use Oracle and other precog abilities, right, to try to like analyze all the possible futures with the new information he has. We don't quite know exactly what that information is or what it means yet. But from there, we cut back to the Void's Grace.
Is Genetisoft the people we worked for at the very beginning?
No, they're not.
Oh. Do we know who Genetisoft is?
I need to really quick double check that I said the name of the company correctly. I don't think you guys know who Genetisoft is. No, either way.
Gotcha.
I am going to check.
I was just curious if it was the people we worked for at the very beginning.
It is not. No, you're talking about Castro Pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
That is not the name he says.
Good old Fidel. Okay.
Yeah. Hilarious. Yeah, Castro Pharmaceutical has no relation to Fidel Castro. Honestly, I think in this future, no one actually remembers who Castro is. Who that person, what that name means. Yeah, Genetisoft is the correct name that I gave. So cool. Yep. So we cut back to the Void's Grace and we see Fergus, Ode, and Dylan, and Ziva and Tamara Sladkova. The motley crew. The motley crew of the Void's Grace. And you've just like rocked back as the ship is crash landed. And the beast in the sky, this weird, creepy, 8-finned space worm thing, makes its way back into the sand, and Ode and the rest of you are just like, whew, like that was something. The ship is smushed. It has a big ol' rip through one side of it, and then the other side of it is like smushed. So one whole like side of the ship has been like compressed inward, completely destroying Ode and Fergus's room. But yeah, I don't think you guys saw the shuttle that came in, Evelyn's shuttle in the craziness. But at the very least, you know that this is the station where Ode's parents were last seen. So
did we not? I thought that's the reason why we were going towards the.
No, you guys got there before, right?
Water.
You guys got there beforehand. The worm came out of the sand, hit the Void's Grace, and then it's been chaos for you ever since then. The shuttle.
Is that the reason I shot at it though? Because it was flying straight at them and it was going to swallow them.
No, you shot it because you wanted it to go away. You remember you landed on the sand first, right? And then you had to blast yourself back into. I'm almost positive that you did not notice the shuttle. Evelyn noticed you guys, I think, but the shuttle was small enough, and it was the only time it really appeared was directly in line of sight. It was directly on top of basically the big sand thing, and then it went straight inside the station. I don't think there was a point where you guys could have seen it.
Okay. I feel like I made a comment about it in character, but we could just say I didn't then. That's fine.
At the very least, I don't think you saw it go inside. So you maybe saw a random shuttle, but you have no context for where it was, where it went, and why it was here. So.
Where it was.
Well, we wouldn't have had any idea who was in it anyways. So,
exactly. Yeah.
Where it was.
I mean, it's possible if you got a better look at it, you might have been able to make a roll of some sort to remember that this is the same type of shuttle that the frigate that you guys bought.
Right. We would still know that frigate is here not on the planet, but
you can make a scan. I don't think it's come up yet, but you could.
Would we not have seen it when we landed?
No, again, remember, you guys came to the planet first.
And the frigate was in space.
The frigate was
it's still in space. Yeah,
exactly.
So did we completely like crash before Connor even got here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then how does Connor?
Okay. I feel like the order that we narrated it in definitely made it seem to me that Evelyn got here first. So I was very confused.
No.
Yeah, I got there first because I rolled better, and then we crashed, and then they came in, and the thing started attacking them after it hit us.
Exactly.
But and I don't remember if Evelyn saw the ship, but it doesn't matter because she saw us in a vision anyways. So
that's not.
Yeah. Either way, she knows we're there.
Yep.
That's how I remember it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. So I guess we should get out of the ship
probably
before that thing eats the ship.
Well, so the ship is currently on some part of the station.
It's inside the space station, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot. I managed to do
It's on
that.
the outside of it, but it is on it. So
I guess hop out.
Yeah, I'm kind of imagining
the station.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna draw a quick bad map for you guys.
I'm gonna draw a bad map for you guys real quick. Hope you enjoy.
Yep. Well, I'm certainly not going to try to pretend it's going to be a good map.
Same though for orphans. That's what I.
Yeah.
I think that's how I introduced it every time too.
Pretty much. So I'm imagining, the station proper, is like here. There's a big hole in the side. Wait, There you go.
Where?
Sorry. I didn't drag you guys. There's a big, so this is like above ground. Like it's like a large chunk of station that is coming out of the sand. There's a big hole in the side of it right here. But there is more to the station, like more debris and giant slabs of metal that are more ground level and make up like, here we go, like this, right? So this is like above the sand quite significantly, but there's like several slabs of metal and debris that is making a layer of like stuff that's above the sand, at least a little bit here on this layer, and you guys landed on that, right?
Okay.
So you'll have to climb up to the big hole or find some other smaller hole towards the bottom of this big part and find your way inside that way. But you are currently off the sand is the main point.
So this is like the shoreline and this is like the sandbar. That's what you're saying basically, right? This is kind of like under the sand a little, but
no. So this is all the sand, right? Beyond here.
Yeah.
This is the beach.
Station, but under the sand-ish, right?
This is the beach.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right. So it's a layer of debris that has fallen off of the station, but isn't like the main part of the station, which is this, right?
So it's on top of the sand still. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then our ship is on this, right?
Yep. Your ship is right there, right there. So,
I mean, climbing something's not going to be an issue for us at all.
Yeah, I figured, but
I can just carry you people.
What do you mean, you people? Anyway,
you know what I mean. Teenagers.
Prepubescence.
Fergus says, having turned himself into an 18-year-old.
Fergus is an adult now.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that he thinks so. Cool. Yeah. So you guys, what's the plan exactly? Are you all going out? Someone staying here? What do you think?
I mean, it would be smarter to have someone stay here, but also that would be boring. So I guess we're all
you could have the crazy psychic lady stay there.
Yeah,
the whole reason we came here is because of her.
Yeah.
Just leave Ziva there. It'll be fine.
I mean, that's the worst idea.
After never mind. Fergus hasn't been brought up to speed about what's his face. But yeah, after what happened to Till, there's no way we're leaving anyone alone.
Yeah. Can I I have two. I think I have two. Where did my weapons go? Weapons, where are you? I have 2 stun grenades, and I made mines out of them in the first season. Can I just mine the door with stun grenades?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, great. I'll do that.
Go ahead and make a fixed roll for me.
No. A2. Does anybody not have a -1 in fix? Just before I do this.
I think I have 6.
I think you might have a 0 in it or something.
That's better than my
I don't think
negative.
you're terribly
1.
good at it, but yeah, you have a 0.
So I'm like, hey Dylan, can you attach these to the door? Because I don't really remember how to do this. It's been 2 seasons. So here you go.
Yeah, because mainly it's like you just have to like be able to finagle with the mechanism enough to be able to like cause a delay to happen on the trigger.
What attribute should I roll that with?
Intelligence.
8.
I think 8's good enough.
8.
Yeah, I mean it's not super difficult.
Right.
Yeah. So
thank you.
You and Dylan are able to kind of booby trap the door, and then you guys all make your way out into the debris field. Yeah, and sandy desert environment here, a layer of debris that you're currently walking on. They're just for good measure because most desert planets have this. Let's say there's 2 suns, there's a binary system that you're orbiting around. But yeah, you see the giant hunk of station towering above the sand floor.
Is there any chance anybody here knows how to fix a spaceship?
Yeah, you look back at the white price and see
it's
just ripped to shreds.
Yeah, I mean, I could roll with Evangelia.
That's true. Yeah, Evangelia was the person who fixed your ship the first time I got hurt.
Yeah.
All right, so cool.
She did it
We
with
have someone who
drones,
can fix it. Now we just need all the things.
Which actually, you have those drones. There's no reason you wouldn't. You have Till's army of drones if you want to use them.
But we don't have materials, I assume, right?
No. Well,
Right.
there is a destroyed space station.
I mean, that's true.
Honestly, yeah, Fergus could probably, there'd be a role involved, but Fergus could probably do like maybe like a program role to like program the drones to scavenge materials and fix the Void's Grace while you guys are gone.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to do that.
An effort, yeah.
What are the chances that we're going to get here, we're going to get back and it's going to be impounded because we're stealing things?
Well, as far as you know, this is like an apocalypse planet, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
so
there used to be cities on this planet, right? And then the space station fell on it?
No, so as far as you remember, so there are like cannibals on this planet.
Oh.
Or no, wait, that might be the other planet in the system. Let me double check.
This is the one with the giant space worm that kills it right there.
Cannibals sound familiar, but maybe
there are 2 planets in the sector. I think one of them has space cannibals.
That's a heck of a coin flip.
You get cannibals or a giant space elastic.
Yes, the other planet is the one with cannibals.
Oh, okay. We just got the one with the giant sand destroyer.
So honestly,
I take the cannibals.
Yeah, the tags on this planet are actually someone should make a no roll here to see how much you know about this planet. It's probably what
I thought we did that last time.
We made a no roll about the snake.
The sandworm thing.
Sure, I can.
Yeah, you probably be the person to do it.
Nope.
6. Okay, yeah. If anyone else would like to, but
yeah, give me 1 second.
Whatever.
All right, here comes my no roll.
No with intelligence.
Yeah. Did you rename it to no?
I made a new skill. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if Dylan's the person who knows the most about it, but probably not
rolled
enough.
So badly. Too.
Again, it's a desert planet. You guys know that it has the planet tag desert. But
it's
that
sandy.
was pretty much obvious from
space, probably.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not particularly helpful.
Right.
But yeah, there are 2 other tags that you don't know about. So.
Don't know about. Awesome. All right. Well, Evelyn can figure those out when we cut to her.
Yep.
All right.
It's true.
So I guess we just go and
so real quick, I think this is probably the point where Fergus would have realized that Till isn't here.
Okay, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And maybe ask about it, especially if you're like, oh, we got to get Till's drones to fix this. Fergus like, wait a second, where is Till?
Yeah. I probably noticed one, like, as David's crashing the ship into the ground.
Like, wait, why isn't Till flying this?
Exactly. Why is Ode flying this ship?
Yeah, be like, somebody help fly. And I sit down and you're like, not you. Where's Till?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort there, crashing the ship and all that, but where's Till? Is he stuck on the can again, or?
I just look at Dylan. I forgot about that. I just look at Dylan like, what to say?
Ziva looks up at you, Fergus, and says, "He's gone, Fergus."
Don't say it like that. That makes it sound dead.
The bad people took him.
But what? How we
got ambushed by like a bunch of super mech robots, and they shot us with a rocket launcher. And I don't remember if we passed out or what happened there, but it's been a while. And I think Till was still in was a hangar or base or whatever we were in. And
safe house.
Yeah, we thought they'd come after us, but they didn't. And then I don't know if we went back. I don't think we did.
And you guys just left him?
I'm trying to remember how that happened now.
Yeah,
they literally teleported away.
The secret.
Yeah, but did we go back to look for him? I think we went back, didn't we, after a while?
Yeah, I think you went back to the safe house.
Yeah.
You should make sure that part is explicit.
Yeah. So I was just trying to remember before I said it. So yeah, I'm like, well, we ran because we thought they'd chase us, and we were both like almost dead, and he was sealed in like a security room. We thought he'd be fine, but they didn't chase us. And when we went back, he wasn't there anymore. And I mean, that crazy chick could teleport, so I just assumed they did that. I don't know. But and then what happened? I'm trying to remember. I know that we didn't go back for him because we had you, but I'm trying to remember why I think we went for you because we didn't know where Till would be. So yes, we said, so he's like, I had no idea where they could go because she can like teleport through space and time, but
yeah, and
we knew where you were, so we came for you.
Really interrogate her. But why the heck are we here? Why aren't we going after Till?
Well, you were in like a super psychic coma seizure thing, and I was pretty sure you were dead, or dying. So I'm taking you to somebody who could help, at least I hope. But they were supposed to be on this station.
Well, I'm good to go. Let's fix the ship and go get Till. We can't just, leave him.
Yeah, are we sure you're good? I mean, you were like out for 10 days.
That happens sometimes. It's fine.
Yeah, but only to people who are like super not fine.
Okay, yeah. But we can worry about me once Till's safe. Let's.
All right. Well, I mean, how long is it going to take to fix the ship? Because like we also have the psychic lady, and I mean not to be in it, but she's sort of like a time bomb, right? I think that was the thing we established.
Okay.
Yeah, she just like looks down, like, I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
With the
just
people
like
who
the thing.
Can help, and then we go save.
Yeah, but that like I said, they were on the station, and the station's in the sand, so that might be easier said than done. But I mean, yeah, like I want to find them too. But my point is that I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't even know if they, survived the whatever happened to it.
All right. Well, I'll program the robots to fix the ship, and then we can go find the people. Well,
okay.
It's being repaired. And do we know if Evelyn's here or not?
No, we don't know that Evelyn's here.
Okay. And I'll scan for life forms.
Well, I think we did that before. There were like a bunch of people.
Yeah, you do know that there were some people inside, and this is before Evelyn showed up.
Mm-hmm.
There were some people inside the station. You assumed they were like scavengers or something.
Yeah.
Someone's in there, and maybe they'll know where everyone who used to live here went. I mean, it seems like our only lead.
All right, well, I'll rig the drones, and then we can go find help.
All right. That's good. Let's do it.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds great.
Oh, oops. That was wrong. I didn't add 2 noises. You can just add 2 to that.
Add 2 to that. Okay, yeah. 8 I think is good enough to like start the program like but slowly. Like you didn't program them in the most efficient way. You don't know specifically. You probably just like figured out a way to do it on some sort of autopilot. The main thing here is Fergus doesn't know how to fix things. He just knows how to program things. So Till would be able to efficiently manage the drones to choose the right things and do it in
the drones have to figure out what's broken first
exactly
before they can.
The drones are going to be the ones doing all the manpower on that, so that's going to take extra time because they're going to have to do a bunch of scans and to figure out on their own. But yeah, that can be running in the background. And then are you guys just going to like hop into the station and figure out what's going on there?
Also, maybe have your weapons, because like if they're scavengers, they're probably, I don't know, I've seen movies, so just in case.
And I don't know, lived as a space adventurer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
we fought a lot more governments as space adventurers than we have.
That's true. That's
like corporate people than we have like scum.
Yeah. Cool. So then Fergus, I assume, uses psychic powers to bring everybody up to the big hole so you guys can walk through.
give me 1 second to read my. Okay, I can only affect 3 individual objects at once right now. So it would have to be 3 at a time.
Sure.
But yes.
Yeah, I
There's
think
only
you can.
4 of us or 5 of us, right?
Yep.
5. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's not going to be too difficult. It'll just take a little bit of logistics to get it figured out. But yeah, you guys get up to the big old hole in the side of the space station, and it looks like as if this is probably the part that like blew out or something. Maybe the thing that caused everything in the first place, like made it fall from the heavens. Like a big hole was just shot in it or something, or blew out. Actually, it kind of looks like it was blown outward, like something like it exploded outward into space, so something was happening inside that made it.
Did they create the space snake?
Catastrophic decompression. What?
Yeah, they created it and it burst out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to roll to see if I.
Then it would die because it would have burst out into space.
Exactly.
And we already established that space is no bueno for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is this the same hole they flew through?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, I walk in, I guess. I can't be ambushed, so
yeah, I mean, so we see like first. Yeah, we see this big old hole. You're standing at the edge of it, and we see like, this hole goes through multiple floors of the station, right? So we see like almost like an ant farm, right? The insides of the station open and exposed, but like completely yeah, just the hull itself is really the thing that's been damaged. There is a floor that you can kind of climb to, like probably like the middle one, that you just climb up on the side of the hole a little bit, and then you can scurry your way onto and go from there. We see you guys just head into the station, and we cut over to Evelyn and the crew there. So you guys had kind of gone out in this kind of like, I'm pretty sure now it is a big ol' pipe, probably, right? It's like for water, like deep space water filtration and sewage management and stuff like that. Like the kind of giant pipe that needs to exist to, cool off nuclear engines and basically run water everywhere it needs to run on a giant space station. It's been emptied because the thing has been, this whole station has been like torn to pieces and bunch of things have broken, and so it's like there's just like a thin layer of water on the bottom of the pipe tunnel. But you guys kind of make your way out from your shuttle onto the big old sewage pipe basically, and have your flashlights on, right? Yeah, classic like lights on the end of everybody's gun, kind of like mission control sort of, not mission control, mission underway sort of vibe.
Mission Impossible.
I'm thinking like Republic Commando, any
yeah,
anything like that.
I mean, I figured we were a little bit more chill than that, but that works too.
I mean, who knows what's on the station? I guess. I do. Well,
Evelyn always really struck me as chill. That was the main word that I've always associated with Evelyn.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean her right. It also doesn't mean their crew is calm. They're just generally.
I'm just casually walking behind them.
Sure. But yeah, we see them kind of fan out, and Vigo's crew is also there. Vigo is kind of like at the center of like a triangle that has like appeared with the rest of the crew. So Jenkins, Kiana, and Ada kind of like have a triangle that kind of is protecting him as the centerpiece. But he has a gun too, so he's like he seems at least comfortable when like Jenkins hands him a gun, and like has a quick like quiet word with him off to the side. He nods and holds the gun, seemingly very familiar, right? Like he at least remembers how to use guns. So he just like nods and then falls in with everybody else. But yeah, where are you headed, Evelyn?
We are headed exactly where the doctor guy is. Right for him.
Want to make an oracle?
An oracle?
Yeah. Use oracle rather. Because I mean, you
didn't I already?
You have
this?
not asked the question. You know, so
where
you
in the
can't.
space station is he?
You also can't ask that question. Right? It has to do with an action that you take.
When will we find him?
No, it would be like, if we go this direction, will we find them? Right? That sort of.
And then you can only ask that question the one time.
Well, no,
which is the tricky part.
No, because
yeah,
I can
that's how it
look
works.
3 months into the future, and so the plan is we search the entire space station, and then
Sure, which only
once we
works.
Find him.
Which only works if two things are true. One, you won't get interrupted within 3 months.
Right.
Or two, they're on the station.
The other problem is that you only get 1 minute of scene, and it's from your perspective. So you might see yourself finding him, but you would have no idea what route you took to get there, because
you can only see 1 minute of vision.
Right? Like, unless if you knew the station, you might recognize the area.
Everything's so much more
Yeah,
complicated.
you don't get to see.
Have you read the text
3
for
months?
Oracle?
You get 1
like
minute
6
of those 3
paragraphs.
months.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. Can I just make a no roll instead?
To have like read a schematic from a station like this before and just know.
I got you. Okay, here you go. I made no.
To know where he is. I love that. That's still a skill.
You can't make a no roll to just know where he is.
You make it like an investigation. Is that a thing in this game?
I think notice might be the closest.
Yeah, notice maybe. Yeah, probably. Either notice or survive it.
Yeah, I think notice. Yeah, you could roll a notice, Evelyn, to actually do the search. Like you guys are just searching around and how quickly you can find him.
A notice roll is what you want to do?
Yeah.
Can I make a lead roll instead?
No.
Why?
Just because you can lead your people well doesn't mean you find them easier.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a social skill for leading people, and not a finding skill for leading them to places.
Exactly.
Well, do any of my people have a higher than +1 notice? Like Vigo?
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's take a look. I don't think any of your main. Actually, let me real quick generate a character sheet for.
I think Kiana might
your
have
dudes.
a better notice roll. I can't access those character
Let me
sheets.
check. I've got a. Where is it? She's got a +1.
Okay, that's
I think your revolutionaries
will
only have a +1 anyway as well.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just roll. What's the attribute? Or do you want me to like try and describe me doing it a particular way?
I assume probably intelligence, right? Or it's probably wisdom.
Said that I saw a schematic, then yeah, but either way.
I think it's gonna be wisdom, actually, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice. That was not bad. Yeah. Cool. So, Evelyn, you very quickly, as you guys are making your way through, you find some sort of like service tunnel, service ladder that leads out into the actual station itself. Get up there, no problem. Start searching the station proper, going down hallways, finding terminals, figuring out anything you can to do an efficient search here. There are very few things that are still online. Sometimes you find a terminal or two that you can hook a battery up to and get them working for a little bit, but it seems like whatever interconnected system was making all these terminals connected to each other on the station has definitely gone offline. So the terminals are very limited in their capacity. But you managed to find a couple of shortcuts and other things that are leading you to where you're assuming they're probably going to be. And at one point, you definitely start just hearing and noticing movement and voices. How would you approach? So there's some probably, I think it's maybe the engine, whatever nuclear power plant, nuclear reactor powered this place. It's close to the like engine room, like to fix that sort of thing.
I mean, I would probably just look to the future.
Yeah, like if we approach, what will happen?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. I see no reason why she wouldn't do that. Even though I don't want to spend I don't want to commit an effort, but that's totally what she would do. So.
Yes. So you see yourself walking into this room, and the people you see are not Ode's parents. You actually see Akoto Ishido, the White Sun Brotherhood agent that Emily played that one session.
Hey.
And a couple of other, what you assume are White Brotherhood agents. On a mission of some sort. It looks like they're looking at schematics for the nuclear reactor.
Oh, okay. So we should kill them.
How
did it end between? How did it end between Akoto and Evelyn? I don't remember exactly. Did they end on really bad terms? Didn't I try to kill her?
I don't think Akoto ended on good terms with any of you.
Haven't you tried to kill everybody? I feel like the answer is always yes. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that's a very Evelyn thing to do.
So the main thing that happened is that she was trying to like recruit you guys to the White Sun Brotherhood the whole time, but mainly she was trying to get the Hephaestus Engine, and you.
Yeah, did she succeed?
Well, you ended up agreeing to give it to them.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, didn't we fake them out? Didn't we give them a fake?
No. You faked. You thought of doing a bunch of things. They did get the Hephaestus Engine. You actually did give it to them. You were convinced that they were the right people to give it to.
Okay.
But we got it back from them?
No,
I think we have
they got it.
Fergus
had the schematics. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They agreed to pay us, but then they didn't pay us the amount that was agreed upon.
They agreed to pay you, failed to deliver what they promised to pay you. Fergus stole from them to try to like make up for that. And then you lied to the Imperium and basically said they stole it from us.
That's right. Yeah, that was genius.
Right.
And then they impounded your ship, and you had to like escape from the Imperium that way.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
So it was definitely
what a great time.
It was definitely tense between you and the Brotherhood, but you did give it to them and agree to do so.
I probably say in this next room there are hostiles, but I'd like to take them alive. I'd like to ask them a few questions before we execute them.
Holy crap. Okay.
Mini Christmas. That's
all right. I guess I'm setting up a combat. Here we go.
Hey, Evelyn, I don't know if you've forgotten all your combat characters not with you right now.
Oh, that's fine. I have
is Jenkins and all them with Evelyn? Are they just going along with executing these random people?
Well, yeah. So they don't know who it is, obviously. So Jenkins, I guess, just says, "Who are they exactly? How do you know they're hostiles?"
Sorry, I tried unmuting it and it didn't work. They're members of the White Sun Brotherhood. We had a run-in with them before.
Don't they hate the Imperium? Kiana says. Are we against them? Why were we against them?
They double-crossed us. We can't trust them. The one in particular that's beyond these walls double-crossed us and took with her one of the most powerful engines in all of the universe to fuel her war.
Jenkins says, they double-crossed you.
She doesn't understand. she waits for further information. She's confused.
Lucy, the pilot dude, frowns and he says, "What powerful engine are you talking about?"
The Hephaestus Engine.
His eyes widen. He's at least heard the name before. But Jenkins and Kiana and Ada are just like confused. So Jenkins just asks, what is the Hephaestus engine, Evelyn? Why is it important? You need to explain to us before we attack people.
Where's Connor?
Real quick, Odin, Fergus, and Dylan and stuff. I assume you guys are also trying to find life on the station, right? That's your main goal.
Yep.
So might as well
Yes,
make your
sir.
roll now to see how quickly you're going to show up. Because these are actually the only people currently alive on the station. So you're not going to find other people before you find these people, right?
What are
roll would
we?
that be?
Oh, well, David's
Ode has
got
the
a
best
13
notice, so yeah.
so.
Yeah, 13. I mean, the thing is,
got a 14.
Ode, you get it. I guess they had a head start on you, but like, I feel like you guys are going to basically get there at the same time then, right? Because you got higher than Evelyn did.
Awkward.
Yeah.
And I mean, we got there earlier than them too.
That's true.
But we did also take time to program
Exactly,
the bot. So
That's
I think it all lines up and makes sense.
So yeah, and I think Evelyn, knowing Oracle, would only see the 1 minute where they actually go and attack them, go in and see the White Sun Brotherhood and this delay, having this conversation with Jenkins and stuff, is now causing the timeline to be slightly skewed and things are going to change.
Okay. That's fair. That's fine.
Are we coming in from like the other side?
Probably,
or are we coming
yeah.
in from the same?
Wait, what? In Caleb, I did ask specifically, like, what would happen if I walk into the room? Do they attack me on sight?
No. They
What
certainly
do they do?
They certainly point guns at you, but they don't attack you. They're just like, oh,
Okay.
what are you doing here? Oh, and then Akoto's like, Evelyn, what? And like sort of like a tense, like, whoa, okay, let's talk real quick. But like,
and then at the end of
definitely
that
not.
vision, you hear Ode going, hello, hello.
Say hi to our
Let go. Let go.
What a beautiful cat.
I'm shilling for views.
Oh.
Hit this sweet little baby.
Oh dang! If I hadn't put my son to bed before I got on.
Double the cuteness.
What we need to do is hook up a webcam in his room with night vision stuff, and then have baby cam.
No, that's
while we're
weird.
streaming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's weird.
I've seen people do that with their pets. They'll just have
Yeah.
like a cam for their dog, and it's just a sleeping dog.
Yeah.
So
People love that stuff.
So wait, so are we walking in now or later?
No, you'll basically walk in as soon as Evelyn and the crew actually walks in.
Okay.
And then we'll
By
have
the way,
like the
just-
Spider-Man standoff where we all point at each other.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
For your own information, Connor, and I didn't run this by Caleb. Is it okay if I give Kiana a sniper rifle?
Sure. Makes sense to me.
Cool. So just so you know, Connor, when she shoots somebody with an execution attack, she gets 3d6 and drops the lowest die for the execution. And the sniper rifle basically just has some crazy thing where you basically just die if someone hits you with it.
Yeah.
She rolls 3d6 with her +3 for sneak. And if she gets up close to somebody, she can move as part of her attack, and she does it faster than they can react. So people can't like do anything about it. So anyways, I'm just saying all that stuff in case you want her to stealth, because I don't know if you remember what she can do. And she's not being caught. But she's an expert, so she's not actually good at fighting. If she doesn't kill them first, then she dies. So keep that in mind. So I don't know if you want to just have her shoot some people, but you can do that. Also, I think the execution mechanics in this game is you have to spend 1 minute preparing, and then you make a roll, and then they make a save if your roll is successful, and if they fail their save, they die.
That sounds broken, but it's fine.
It was all I did when we did that side mission. I just assassinated everybody, and it was beautiful. And Caleb was very generous with it because it was a one shot. He probably won't be as generous this time around.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, so I explained to them what the Hephaestus Engine is, but I don't remember exactly. It is a very powerful engine that could power like a Death Star, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just explained that, I guess.
And
Is there any other details I'm missing?
No, I don't think so. Kiana just says, and are you positive that they're going to do something bad with it?
Is there any planets that you can think of that you'd like to see destroyed?
Well, there's plenty of other things you can use something like that for than just a death ray. But Jenkins, like, his porcelain face is frowning, and he says, "Not many people, when faced with a temptation to make a death ray, would choose something else."
I look at Jenkins in a way I haven't yet before, and give him a nod of like, maybe I misjudged you.
But I think Kiana just shrugs and says, "But what if they point the death ray at the Imperium? Isn't that good?"
Strategically, yes. If they're trying to just murder. But a lot more people than that will die. Not to mention the potential risks on the galaxy. What are you doing? Should I be afraid?
Oh,
Does
sorry.
Evelyn care about wanton destruction of life? Does she actually, Connor?
Yeah.
No, she does not. She is just
She
slaughtered
does.
so many people
What is
in cold
happening?
blood. Are you?
Sorry,
No,
I keep rolling the
This
wrong
is
thing.
this has been her character development throughout this whole thing.
Just two sessions ago, she
No,
murdered a bunch of
you get out of here. I have very valid reasons why all of that happened. That makes perfect sense for me.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like Evelyn's like main motivation right now has kind of been figure out how to fix Vigo as soon as possible, and everything else can be pushed to the side.
Everything else is expendable meat.
Yep. So now you know why I acted the way I did at the hospital.
She has the ideals. She just doesn't actually do anything.
No. I have
in...
reasons on that, but it's
Okay.
but it's fine.
I'm sure our
Either
characters will have
way,
a
no,
very
this is-
long, drawn out argument about it later.
Yeah.
But we can
Yeah.
have we can avoid that out of character.
You better have
Right,
a
yeah.
really good reason for Fergus to accept you.
I don't need Fergus to accept me. It'll be fine. Evelyn is not okay with planets being blown up by with the people she hates that double crossed her being the ones that are pointing the weapon.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, all they really
whether
did
or
is,
not
like,
whether or not
short
she
us
really
down
cares
some
if
money, right?
what
All they really did was like jip us, right? Like it wasn't like they shot some of our best friends or
They
something.
No,
shorted us on payment.
I didn't trust Akoto from the very first second she walked on. We did not get
Right.
along from literally second one.
Yeah, but that's not the same as you're a traitor and you're betrayed us all. They just kind of didn't pay us, which is rude.
That's literally what Evelyn said
She
afterwards.
wanted to pay us. She was legitimately sad that we didn't get paid.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. This just seems like a harsh reaction to that.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody is like, "Can I
this
buy
is
this
exactly
candy
what
bar? It's $2." They give me $1. I'm not like, next time I meet you, I'm going to murder you and everyone that's with you.
No, it has nothing to do with you didn't give me an extra dollar. To Evelyn, the money didn't matter. To Evelyn, it was the fact that it was the principle of the thing. She could not trust her, and
Right.
she tried to warn everybody the very first second, and nobody would listen to her, and she hated her the whole time. And then she was like, "See, she betrayed us. I was right. We should just kill her next time because I can't trust her."
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
You're still going to have to
make some
convince
sort
them
of
to do so.
roll
But
here. Can I just?
you can make a talk roll.
Are you sure it's
Can I
not a
make a
lead roll?
lead
This
roll?
feels like a lead roll.
We
So this is the
established
thing.
last
You
time
can
one in
that,
charge.
You can.
what's his face was in charge. of
Exactly.
the-
So you can do a lead roll on your guys, but they don't need convincing anyway. You need to do a talk roll for these guys. They're a separate group. They're working with you temporarily, but they are not under your chain of command.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll just make a talk roll. That's fine.
Cool.
I mean, can I argue for it being intelligent since it's about my knowledge of the Hephaestus engine and my knowledge about her, or is it just charisma?
No,
because
it's not
it's
even
point
the
of personality.
information. It has to do with how you're portraying it, and yeah.
What's kind of the ob here, or do you not? You're not gonna tell me. Just wondering if it's if it's worth rolling.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out myself.
It's their wisdom, right? Oh wait, no, it's the others.
Sorry. Okay. I'm getting some character sheets set up on the map here just in case we actually are fighting. But okay, so I think.
I mean, you don't have to say it out loud. You should probably decide before I roll.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess there's really no point in not saying it.
Go ahead and roll.
Fine. Okay.
Well,
matter.
4 is definitely not what I had in mind. So yeah, so you can barge your guys in there if you'd like. And I think Jenkins says as much. He says, "Listen, Evelyn, if you have a grudge against this person and you want to take them out, that's your business. But we're not going to risk Vigo's life for some firefight that is unnecessary. Maybe after you're dead, we can have a good conversation with whoever that is."
Jeez, Jenkins.
And he's obviously saying this like he doesn't want you to die necessarily, right? But he's just saying you're being foolish, basically.
Evelyn looks to Vigo to see like kind of what his reaction is. Can she read anything on his face?
He's looking at you pretty intently.
Okay.
But yeah, pretty unreadable what the look means. You can make a roll though. Notice with wisdom.
Ooh, nice.
14.
14's really good.
Double sixes.
Yeah, I
Critical
guess
success.
the look is like a commander watching a sergeant to see whether or not they're making a good strategic move. Right? It's like he's testing, he's waiting and testing you. He's not going to speak up himself.
Seeing if I'm a good leader.
He's curious how this will end and whether or not like this is going to mean something to him. You know, whether or not this is a good or a bad idea. It's gonna.
With that, she knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
She drops her mag rifle or just hands her mag rifle off to whoever's standing next to her, and her laser pistol as well. And she just walks into the other room without a word.
Ada like reaches out a hand, like, "What are you?" Oh, and then stops and looks back at the rest of the crew. And Jenkins shrugs. And I think the rest of them are gonna like take positions next to the door to like come in if anything goes wrong, but they're gonna let you walk in.
Yeah. So that's all I need to do is prove to them that Okoto is a load of bull crap, and then they'll just kill her because they know I'm telling the truth.
Sure. Okay.
So walk in the next room.
Sounds good.
And Evelyn wants to show Vigo that she's willing to risk her own life for her men. Because she's a good leader. And she is Vigo doesn't know it yet, but she is practicing what Vigo taught her.
Sure.
Which maybe we can do a flashback of later because I have an idea that I sent to you. But
sure thing.
Yeah.
All right, just give me a second here. Just gonna make sure. Why is this? So dark. That's weird. Why is this so dark? Okay. Okay. So you walk in. Let's say that actually they're probably over here. So there's like some big reactor looking thing off to your left as you walk in this door. And then you see right up in front of you and to the right a little bit is a section of this room that is like a bunch of computers, and they have like a data pad plugged into one of the terminals and are, someone's reading off technical information, and Akoto's like nodding, and there's some other dude. There's like another like Japanese man, probably like in his 30s, who's next to Akoto, who is I guess he's actually probably the one nodding. Like Akoto is just standing at his side, but Akoto's not in charge of this or anything. You get that vibe right away. But you see a couple other people. Two of them are what you assume are, well, they're Caucasian. You don't know exactly what their ethnicity is, their language or anything, but two Caucasian dudes and then another Japanese man, who are like the kind of rank and file soldiers that are here.
I thought there was only 3.
There's 4, including.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Including the man that Akoto is standing next to. So there's a dude. It's a classic scene where this dude obviously has his helmet off, and so we can tell like that he's important and is in charge.
Yeah.
And
I get you.
The other 3 are normal mooks. But yes, so immediately, so you just walk in like hands up.
Walk in with my hands up.
Okay. Do you want to plug in headphones, Connor? I'm starting to hear echo.
I do not have them here.
Okay.
So sorry.
So good. Starting to hear the echo in the background.
I'll turn it down.
Cool.
I took them to work with me.
Oh yeah. And I think Akoto is probably the first one who sees you, obviously. And her eyes widen. She's still wearing like her baseball cap, but she has like more, not military gear exactly, but like mission gear. Something a little more utilitarian. Then the street clothes she was.
Gear?
Yeah, more like that. And her eyes widen. She grabs out a mag rifle and points it at you, and then she says, I'll real quick generate a name for this dude that she's next to. Do. So she says, Matsuda, and lifts up her gun, and this other Japanese man turns next to you. Apparently his name is Matsuda. And he just like
some generator must have
I know.
decided that.
He barks an order, and the rest of the soldiers stop what they're doing, and everyone's just like pointing guns at you. And Matsuda says, "You know this girl, Ishida?"
He should just turn and look to see that the two of us are like rivals and be like, let them fight.
Yeah. Cat fight.
I'll get my mech, get her mech, and then let them fight.
Akoto says, yes, this is the person or one of the people that we bought the Hephaestus engine off of. And Matsuda like frowns and glances back at her, still holding his gun up. And he says, she's just a kid. And Akoto just like blushes like, well, I'm just a kid too. Then, sort of like, is that what you think of me sort of thing? But Matsuda turns back to you, Evelyn, and says,
I mean, technically I'm 18 now, I think.
Yeah, but, compared to him.
Okay.
I don't think he means literally. Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah.
Kid as in younger, too young. Too young to be selling a Hephaestus engine. Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Aren't you a little bit young to be selling
a Hephaestus engine? Yeah. He says,
why, yes, I am.
Where's the rest of the team? Wasn't there a pilot that we talked to? Till Aderant?
He's not here.
Just you.
I don't answer that.
He frowns. I said, is it just you, Evelyn Leidner?
How do you know my last name?
Oh, yeah, sorry. No,
it's fine.
I realize
really
that
don't care.
he shouldn't have said that because he literally just was like, who is this? And Akoto was like, the one of the people, so he wouldn't know the name, but he just said,
Okay,
who?
yeah.
I asked you a question. Who are you alone?
No. But I am in this room.
Akoto rolls her eyes. Evelyn, what's going on here? Where's Ode and Fergus and the rest of them?
Me first. What you doing with the nuclear generator?
She rolls her eyes again and then says, I don't know if we're going to get anywhere with this, with her, Commander Mikumi. Matsuda is still, like, looking at you. And he gestures to one of his soldiers, and the soldier comes forward, Caucasian man, blonde, comes forward with, like, handcuffs. And Matsuda,
you don't want him to come close to me.
Matsuda says, you're not giving me another choice here.
Yes, I am. All we're doing is talking. My men won't come in this room until I tell them to. I don't say until. I say unless I tell them to. So if we can come to some sort of peaceful conversation instead, there's no need for anything to get violent. Just tell me why you're here.
Matsuda is just shaking his head, and he says, that's not...
I'm here to find a doctor. How about you?
Yeah, and you called his bluff, basically, and he frowns, and he says, we're trying to figure out what happened here.
It crashed.
We're trying to figure out why it crashed. What else do you want to know, Evelyn? Akoto says.
Why does this place matter to you?
Why? Matsuda says, why does this doctor matter to you? And he says that, and the implication is he knows who the doctor is that you're referencing.
Yep. I need him to heal someone very close to me.
Make a talk roll.
Mhm.
No.
Because that's true, but they need to know that you're earnest, right?
Can I make a note roll about him? About like the White Sun Brotherhood?
Sure. I guess there's a possibility.
If there's anything I might...
It'll be difficult, but you could try.
Okay.
Nice.
13?
Yeah, 13 is pretty good. Yeah, you must... I mean, Evelyn is the sort of person who randomly looks up information like this. And does weird precog things to like, what should I Google search, sort of a thing.
Well, that and somebody from the White Sun Brotherhood betrayed me. And so I probably spent like a month trying to figure out how to kill all of them.
Sure. And
only if necessary, though. Like as a, like...
Or if you happen to
They
meet
come
them
back.
randomly and just
Well,
go to
of
that
course.
first.
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
Let me double check something real quick. Okay, cool. So you know that this is the person Akoto was talking to set up the sale, right? So this is her like commanding officer. And I guess what you know about him is he's one of he's not the leader of the White Sun Brotherhood, but he's like one of the main lieutenants of whoever is in charge of it. So this guy is probably in charge of a branch of the Brotherhood and what they do. What else would you like to know?
I mean, just anything that would give me like some semblance of either leverage over him or like something he's particularly afraid of, or something I could say to gain his trust. Any of those things in that order.
What was the first one again?
If there's anything that I don't remember. The second one was if he's anything he's afraid of. Third is anything due to gain his trust.
Okay. He's afraid of the Imperium. But you already assumed that.
Yeah.
I don't know if with a no roll, like there's not a whole lot of computer
or
information.
Leverage. Anything I have of
Sure.
leverage over him.
You know that he,
That's the first thing.
given, actually do this for me. Make a no roll with either wisdom or notice with wisdom or charisma.
Okay.
Okay, you can tell that the body language between him and Akoto is they're probably interested in each other in some way.
They're lovers of the night. Yeah.
Probably
Just call
not.
her pupil a kid.
No, he
That's
called
kinda
Evelyn
awkward.
a kid, and
Yeah, but they're
Evelyn
the
is
same
about
age.
the same age. Yeah, but so
Yeah.
whether or not he meant the implication, that wasn't his intention.
She was, yeah.
His intention with the sentence was not to
My
indict
point is that-
Akoto.
So
He views people of that age as a kid,
Yes.
and they're interested in each other.
So it's probably, well, let's put it this way. If he is interested in her, he hasn't shown it yet. She has a hero worship complex for him,
Okay.
particularly,
All
right?
right,
So
understood.
he probably does care about her.
11.
He probably does care about her. Well, Connor, the reason you know this is because you know yourself at least well enough to know that you have this exact relationship with Vivian, right?
Can you tell me a difference between these two pictures? Akoto and Evelyn?
Exactly.
Same picture.
Yeah, exactly.
One of you
Fans,
haters
get
is
on
too
that
much like
meme.
you.
So,
So yeah, I just say listen, I don't think you want this to turn into a firefight. Not only will I win, but I know I can tell that you two are very close. I don't want anything to get in the way of that.
yeah, Akoto blushes. Matsuda frowns, like a disapproving, like, don't go there, sort of. And in terms of like what you can do to like get him to trust you, was that the last thing you're asking?
Yeah.
I mean, not insult him. So you've already failed there, I guess.
Well, darn.
I don't know if there is a whole lot. Like, I guess show that you are on the same, under the same cause as he is, right? If you're like, we hate the Imperium too, and we want to do everything we can to stop it. That would be the main
Did I
thing.
mention that we're also outlawed by the Imperium? Did Akoto fail to mention that part?
No one responds or says anything. They're just staring at you.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm making a talk roll. give me my modifiers for all of that.
Just a +1, I think.
Oh, really? I mean, I made two separate rolls. I succeeded a knowledge
Yeah,
check
but-
and a notice check.
Yes, but you used that last one pretty clumsily. I
Yeah,
mean,
what?
obviously you used both of them very clumsily. Like it's one thing, you basically just insulted him and
And the girl he likes.
exactly.
Yeah, a talk roll doesn't have to be strictly persuasion. It can be intimidation too.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, yeah, I want them to tell me why they're here, and I don't want to tell them why I'm here.
So basically, you want to get it across to them that, like, listen, this conversation is a
I'm in
courtesy
charge
to
here.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
This conversation is a courtesy to you. If I actually send my soldiers, then you will all be defeated.
Yeah, and I don't want to send my soldiers in because I don't want any of them to die. So here I am.
+2
Yeah.
on charisma
Goodness
talk roll.
gracious.
There a deception skill? Look at the lie.
Either way, it's
Well,
talk.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's talk.
Talk pretty much covers anything.
That's true. All right.
10
Yeah,
is
yeah.
pretty good, but
7 to 9 is the is the and then 10 to 12 was supposed to be the.
That's a powered by the apocalypse.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's similar here.
It is similar. 14
but,
is like the highest on the scale that it
Right.
currently that it
it's
gives.
slightly.
Okay.
I think like 7 and 8 is typically like low
Yeah.
level of this is a
Like a costly
success.
success kind of
Yeah.
thing. That makes sense.
So I think a 10.
The high end of that next spectrum. 9 to 10.
Matsuda says, listen, we don't want any trouble. We are just trying to find out what happened to this station. Do you want to know that too? Because it seems like you might. There's no reason we can't just be occupying the same space right now, not getting in each other's way.
I look around and I say, yeah, we're just talking. But I asked a question.
What was your question?
I almost want to say, see, isn't that better? But everyone wouldn't say that. What's your interest in the nuclear generator?
Akoto says, we already told you and then he cuts her off and says, we are trying to find out why the station crashed. There was some sort of internal mechanical failure. And we're trying to figure out if it had anything to do with the reactor.
He did it. I did ask that question already, but I think the question I asked was, why do you care? Like, why does it matter?
I
mean, it's fine. He can still have said that, but I'd be like, but why? I mean,
he says,
this is a space station out in the boonies, crash landed at a desert planet. Like, why does it matter?
We're looking for the same people that you are. They have some information that might be useful.
He's looking for the same person we are?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I say, okay, lead me to him.
We don't know where he is.
Oh. I just assumed since you've been here for what seems like a while that you'd have found him by now.
We've scoured the station. Well. He's not here.
He's not here at all.
No.
I mean, I oracled that he was here.
You oracled like 5 days ago that he was here.
Oh, shoot. Okay. But what did we change?
No, it wasn't. So it was literally you were just your what was your question exactly? Then you did oracle?
It was I think it was like, if we go here, will we find him or something like that?
Yeah, and I think I basically showed you. I showed him fighting off some scavengers.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's fine.
But what I wanted to give you basically was the inclination that he was here, but is not anymore, or like was in current trouble when you were doing the oracle.
But that would have been when I got there, and it hasn't changed. Like nothing that we've done has changed when we would have gotten here.
Yeah.
If you think about the butterfly effect, like nothing we have done could have affected him not being there. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just confused.
Part of the issue is I think I probably gave you more information than I should have with the oracles. The oracles are very limited. Like it's literally, this is the action I'm taking. What will happen if I take this action? Just saying, if we get there, what will we find? I don't think that's not what you asked. You asked something else besides that. It was like,
I don't remember. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I was just trying to figure out like what I should conclude. And I'm not sure what to conclude.
So I think the idea is you saw him around wreckage shooting, like having a firefight with some scavengers. So maybe you assumed like I think actually this is what it is. You think back on your vision and it was pieces of this space station that were behind him, but you're realizing now maybe it's been scavenged since then, and wherever he is has a scavenged piece of the space station, but it's not here.
As in somewhere else on this planet.
Somewhere on this planet, though, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, I had an
On the
oracle
planet, on
of
the
him
planet,
being
on the
somewhere
planet,
else
yeah.
with a piece of metal from here. I was like, why did how did that happen?
No. And the implication basically that you can figure out is either he left because he was in danger here or was captured by scavengers, and either way is in trouble somewhere on the desert planet.
Okay. I say, well, I don't really trust any of you. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't have my men just kill you all anyway. Okoto,
He looks at you in horror, like, what?
Yeah. Okoto, you betrayed us. I knew we couldn't trust you from the very beginning, and
we didn't betray you. We didn't have the funds. You don't understand what it's like to fight the Imperium. We have almost nothing.
So you promised money you couldn't give, and somehow that makes you.
I promised money that I thought we could give. And Matsuda.
Okay, then I make a notice roll because she's never been presented with this information before. I'm going to make a notice roll because she's never been presented with this information before, so she wants to see if she's lying.
As far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
I got an 8. I don't know what.
So Matsuda holds up his hand and he says, "That's enough, Ishido. Evelyn, that's your name."
Yes.
I'm sure. I think Okoto said it at some point during this conversation, but I think
I'm not. Yeah.
He's reiterating it to you as a courtesy.
She's just like, why does it matter what my name is?
Yeah.
She thinks that's so weird.
He says, I think I may have been the person to make that call. We were currently involved in a very sensitive situation with the Imperium, and we did not have the funds necessary to pay you. If you'd like, I can set something up to pay you more. Is that what you want? Will that make all of this tension go away? Is that your real motivation here?
My real motivation is to protect the people I'm closest to. Okoto betrayed that trust. But now, I might have been mistaken. Very well. We shall. I'm trying to figure out a cheesy way for her to say this. We shall join forces for a strategic, for strategic beneficiency for both parties.
That's not a word.
Beneficiency?
Beneficiency is not a word.
You're looking for strategic benefit.
Yeah.
That was already the noun.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. He nods.
Evelyn just knows war. She doesn't know grammar.
Right.
It's fine.
He nods. But you know the grammar of war.
Yeah. Just continue. I said it right.
He nods slowly and he says, I suppose that's good enough for me.
So
And
weren't the rest of the crew supposed to show up?
I was literally going to have them show up in just a second here. But I think the last thing he says before they show up is he says, so you're looking for Anselm Roth, yes?
Is that what I'm looking for?
No, you're looking for Robin Enger.
Oh. Gosh dang it.
So apparently,
no,
you immediate thing that Evelyn thinks is maybe there were more than one maybe there was more than one doctor on this station,
or maybe I have the wrong name or the wrong doctor entirely.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, too many things go through Evelyn's mind, and she can't really oracle anything. Nothing she can really decide or do.
Yeah, and if you just hesitate, I think that's when Ode and Dylan and Fergus walk in.
Fergus, are you sure you found people on this station? Because we've been walking for forever.
I mean, either that or scary aliens. There's some life.
You can't. Your psychic voodoo can't pick up the difference between aliens and humans.
Sometimes.
Well,
I was just in
great.
a coma. Cut me some slack.
And we hear these voices start to echo from this corridor over here, right? Further like to the left of the chamber, and then door slides open, and you guys walk
Where if we
through.
get jumped on by space spiders, blame you.
And you see this
And then,
scene. And Akoto, her eyes widen, and she says, "Ode."
How did our relationship end? I remember it was complicated, and I think Dylan, there was like a whole thing with that too.
Yeah. Akoto was definitely flirty with you the entire time, and Dylan was not having it.
Yeah, I remember that. I
are we like stepping into
the room? Yeah.
Them being able to see us? Okay,
Yeah.
I want like after she says that, like recognizes that he's here. I want so badly for Dylan to just be the next person that immediately steps into like her line of sight.
Perfect. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
and then her eyes narrow.
Hey, been a while.
And then I assume Evelyn turns around.
Evelyn kind of has like a you know, like the feeling you get sometimes when you're like panicking and it feels like your organs are trying to crawl out of your skin.
A panic attack?
Yeah. I think she has one of those. Because she's already in this tense, uncomfortable position where she's like vulnerable, and now she's like not only physically vulnerable but like emotionally vulnerable. And so I think that she like just like starts breathing irrationally and just kind of like backs up so that she's like a triangle between this party over here and this over here.
Can I make a notice roll to tell that about Evelyn? Just like watch her movements. And stuff.
Yeah, sure. Notice with
if you
wisdom.
get a 5, you succeed.
Notice with what?
Wisdom.
I was half expecting a 4.
9. Yeah. Yeah. Ziva says, "Evelyn," and then runs over to you to hug you.
Gosh,
Can I try and
Evelyn is dead.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an exert roll. With dexterity.
I do the same thing.
I was gonna say, but since other people are, I don't think.
Honestly, if all 3 of you are trying, I don't think she has any chance. So, you managed to keep it back.
So yeah, as soon as I do that, just sort of in explanation, but to Evelyn, I see, what are you doing here?
Tears are just streaming down her face, and she doesn't notice, and she's just like looking between the two parties. She doesn't say anything.
I guess I look at Fergus as I'm mad, but it's on his behalf. So,
I mean, Fergus just doesn't acknowledge her existence, and unless you're going to do something, he's just going to initiate conversation with Lady.
All right. Well, yeah, you go ahead and do that then, because Oda's sort of waiting on your lead.
What's her name again? I'm sorry.
Kodo.
Coda.
Akoto.
Akoto. Okay.
Akoto Matata.
Akoto Matata. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dang, I forgot. I'm an adult now. I shouldn't have a squeaker voice. I need to have a lush, rich, masculine voice.
Well, you're still 18. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh yeah, does Akoto have any reaction to the difference of Fergus's appearance? Does she know that he can do that?
She probably doesn't recognize him.
Does she know?
And so it's just like some random person. Yeah, who knows, right?
The most attractive person she's ever seen. I can make myself look like whatever I want.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't any reason you wouldn't just pick whatever thing is the most attractive to you. And
right, exactly. There is a level of subjectivity in what people find attractive. So
an extreme level, yeah.
But everyone in the world thinks.
Well, I mean, no, there are like certain objective standards of beauty that everyone shares. But it's
also
a lot
hipsters who intentionally don't like those things.
It's true, yeah, but
popular.
they say that they don't like those things, but I think everyone inherently has certain, at least like symmetries and base core level things that are attractive.
Everyone inherently thinks Connor is a big.
But if you lie yourself. There you go. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, this random guy.
Connor, not Evelyn Connor, the real Connor. That's what.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I missed it. What'd you
Saying
say?
everyone
nothing.
finds you attractive.
Well, my wife certainly thinks that way.
Mm-hmm.
Hope so. All right. What do you say there?
Oh yeah. Hey, Akoto. It's a long time no see.
She frowns. I'm sorry, have we met?
Fergus grows up fast.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Kota's like,
That's the best line possible.
And then something dawns on me, and I look at Fergus, and I'm like, can you make me look like that?
I mean, I think so.
Give me some juice, man. Come on.
Can I change? I think we had this conversation before. I just don't remember how it ended up.
You have to hold effort for every
yes.
single person you're doing, so you'd have to waste an effort every day. But I don't know that.
It's only wasted for as long as I'm keeping it up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I give it
Right? Yeah. Right. And I think
That's
there
one
might
of the things
also
I
be
can
like
just
a
turn
distance thing, but I'm not sure. About
I
if
believe
there
there
is,
is
you're
as well.
probably better than it anyways. So
Yeah, I turn you into like the perfect like a whatever, like asymmetrically perfect version of yourself.
bro, I give you a hug. Like, dude, I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner.
How
This is
does
awesome.
how does Dylan respond to Dylan's?
Oh, yeah.
Like, me too.
I think Dylan just like smacks Fergus on the back of the head.
Oh, you said
Like
Fergus.
playfully, but
Yeah.
Oh, I thought for sure you would have. Never mind.
and then Evelyn's just crying in between you guys right now.
Oh, yeah, I am purposely.
Right,
She
no,
doesn't exist. To Fergus
Exactly.
anymore.
I think Ziva's also crying, and she's like, "Let me go. I want to go to Evelyn."
if you go to her, she'll leave you for dead.
She just starts sobbing audibly, and Akoto and the rest of the like Brotherhood people just like really uncomfortable, and are just like, "Listen," Matsu just says, "Listen, I don't know exactly what's happening here, but," and then he can't finish the sentence before suddenly you all realize that there are weird spider-like robots crawling down from the ceiling.
Fergus.
Why?
They're robots.
That's true. I guess you couldn't have sensed that.
Exactly. Yeah, he did a bioscan, so. And let's go ahead and roll some initiative. Do some fighting.
This combat's gonna take forever. There's 100 people in it.
Like the most strong spiders to ever exist, because like you have me, Ode, and Dylan, not to mention all of our other OP characters.
Don't worry.
Fortunately, they're not in the room. But yeah, this is
they're
gonna,
right outside the room.
This could be a lot of turns in this combat.
Yeah. Where's
I think we'll see. I think for sure I'm gonna have Jenkins' crew be fighting other robots outside of the room, so that we don't have to worry about them at all.
That makes sense.
But yeah, if you guys want to click on your token.
We all rolled extremely well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Does anybody else have level 2 of alert?
No.
I mean, I don't think any of you do.
Might.
But do any of the NPCs?
It's fine. We can use your first one, babe. I'll just add them manually. Anyone who hasn't rolled their initiative yet, go ahead and click on your token before you do it.
Oh,
I think that might be just.
Well,
David.
we all did that.
I don't think David's rolled it yet.
I didn't, but my initiative doesn't matter. But I'll do it some other thing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
but I always go first unless somebody else has the. There you go. That works.
100.
Yeah.
Wow, we all rolled.
It's over 9.
Well.
That's what I was just about to say, David. It's over 9,000.
All right, I'm just gonna quick get everybody's info up.
My name doesn't even fit like in the little token.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I know.
So the first thing that happens is I see spiders, and I'm like, Fergus, because I can't tell that they're mechanical yet.
Isn't your character like deathly afraid of spiders?
I think that.
Well, David is
that a thing?
Might have been a different
So
character.
imagine these robots as like a bunch of like black like coded General Grievuses, right? It's
okay,
not like
right.
they're actual spiders. It's that they're crawling like spiders, right? They have weird disjointed like limbs and are crawling down like.
So
General
this
Grievous.
is Dead Space now, but with machines.
Sure,
The necromorphs. I mean, they don't really look like spiders. They kind of. I don't know. I hate it anyways.
Do they shoot web? Computer web?
No, they
computer web.
They shoot the internet at you.
They just dox you. Hey, they'd be really good against the true AI guy.
So Caleb, since we're fighting robots, what's to stop me from just rolling like a 15 program roll and deactivating all?
Because
you have to have something to be programming.
You can't just.
With.
Yeah, exactly. You could find a terminal, but I've already established that the terminals aren't really connected to each other right now. So
gotcha.
They also might not be connected to these guys either necessarily.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Cyber psychos.
No. Yeah. I doubt it. We only have psychosis in this game.
Get a different character sheet for that.
Did we give that one lady a gun?
Is that one lady even with us? Oh, yeah, there she is.
Yeah, she's with us.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
She's
no,
crazy.
I think she'll just like hang out in the background. She's not gonna do anything right now.
Wait, we're fighting Imperium soldiers too?
No, that's just the stat block I'm using for the White Sun Brotherhood people. And then real quick, I'm going to put up. Let's see, where is? Yeah, I'm gonna use Gregor Calories character sheet for the Japanese commander dude. So don't be alarmed when the. It's not.
What are you doing here?
It's not.
For some reason, this man oddly reminds you of your father.
Except Japanese.
It's a small sector. Apparently, everyone just shows up. All of the characters.
Right, exactly.
There's one convergence in time.
So, first, obviously, Odanger.
Yeah.
What do you do? So yeah, there's robots everywhere. They're just coming down from all the walls.
Yeah, I was like, nope. And then I shoot one. As soon as I find my character sheet. I think I exited out of it. All right. I'd like to shoot both of these.
Sounds good. You're right. Yeah, you have your double your area effect stuff.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I hate this game again. Where gun? How shoot? Found it. Okay. Burst. Yes. Modifier. Nothing.
Got a 30. Very nice.
Hey, what? That's really low damage. I got 2 1s on my damage.
You don't kill either of them, but you hit.
That is 1 point off the lowest damage I can possibly roll.
Yeah. So what does this look like, Ode, when you're shooting at these things, climbing down off the boxes, basically? Here.
Yeah. Sorry, one second. I got there's 1 for the shot, and then 2 more for burst, or is it 3 more for burst? It's 2 more for burst, and then I'm shooting at 2 targets. Okay, sorry. I have a lot of ammo math with my gun now. Yeah, I say that, and I just whip around, and I see a couple cluster next to each other, and I just kind of hold the trigger down and just covers them in electric chaff, I guess, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, they start spasming, and one of them falls off the wall and slams on the box, but like manages to right itself. Cool. Evelyn? Does Evelyn snap out of her state right now, or?
So Evelyn doesn't have any weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you didn't bring a gun?
No, I dropped them in the other rooms as a sign of peace with these people. So here's what Evelyn's gonna do. This one's Ziva right here, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How many squares can I move?
You can move 5. So each of these squares is 2 meters. So you move 10 meters total.
Well, can I move more than that and not take an action?
Yeah, you can spend your action to dash, basically, like normal. And
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go here and like stand in front of Ziva, basically. Cool. So I'll stand like this.
Got it.
Wait, who is this?
So that's the you right.
The doctor.
You would recognize her. No, this is the
patient lady.
The patient
MS lady.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Who's having issues. Where's the stars on number book? Oh, here it is. I'm pretty sure
when I said doctor, I meant doctored.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure there's like readied actions in this.
But I dashed, right?
Right, you're right, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
hold an
you can
action
delay your
is
action to a later part of the.
Yeah, you can use your move action to hold an action.
Oh, okay.
So. Yep. Okay, so yeah, you would move with your move action and then run by moving another 10 meters.
Okay, question. Is this a good time to call in the mech and just have it like
blast through the wall?
Like blast through the roof?
So you're a significant enough distance away from it that it's going to take a couple of rounds to reach you, but you could attempt to do that.
And you have to roll to make sure the space worm doesn't eat it.
I think it's
No.
going a little too fast for that.
And it'd only be piloting inside the station, not outside of it. So,
what do you guys think? You think this is a cool moment for it, or I should wait?
I feel like this might not be a big enough fight to be worth it.
That's kind of what I was
I'm
thinking.
hoping that's the case.
I don't think you should do it simply because by the time it will get here, the fight will
they'll
probably
probably all be dead. Yeah. All right, I'm good.
And it'd be anticlimactic to have it arrive after the fact.
Yeah, that'd be sad. Very anime of us, though.
But if there comes a moment in the combat where like it's super dire and you want to use sense the need to just have it show up out of nowhere, certainly you can do that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Right, having already called it.
Yeah.
That's probably the coolest way for Evelyn to summon this thing is just use sense the need because then it will show up at an appropriately dramatic moment.
Yeah.
So,
and we'll have to be like,
maybe
that doesn't do anything.
Is this thing on?
Oh man, maybe that doesn't do anything. Anyway, all the robots' turns. So get ready for some massacring to happen. 7.
I hope these aren't like the robots we fought earlier that like dunked on us.
They are the exact stat block.
I had a feeling.
But Dylan and I both got 7.
How does it break ties? Let's check.
Probably for the players, but I'll check.
Well, I don't think it just automatically breaks it for the players, but
is it dexterity? Whoever has the higher dexterity.
Oh, you're right. With PCs winning ties.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's hilarious. I did not expect that. So I guess it's just up to you guys whether or not Fergus or Dylan goes first then.
You can go first if you want.
I don't really know what I want to do.
You can just step over one and attack.
Yeah, you might actually be better off holding your action and then attacking when they get close to you.
That's true.
Because it'll be harder for them. If you move out, they'll swarm you. If you stay by us, we
So assume that all of them are now currently on the ground, like right on the base of the wall.
Yeah, so Dylan's just gonna draw her sword and wait for them to attack her.
Sounds good. Yeah, ready your action.
Sorry. So for clarity, do they only have guns? Because if that's the case, then they might not come at us at all. They might just shoot at us.
That is true.
Good question.
You know what? I think it's cooler if they don't have guns and just have
like sword arms.
Swords. Yeah, exactly, like sword arms.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So I think Dylan's gonna move just one down so that she's also blocking Ziva.
Oh, good plan. Yeah.
And then just not doing anything else this round.
All right, cool. Fergus?
I look to Ode and Dylan. You guys got Ziva?
I hope so.
Okay, I trust you. And then he goes over here.
Okay. You just run over there. That's your whole turn.
Well, can I shoot?
Yeah, I think that's like 20 meters. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
Okay.
How fast can you fly?
I mean, I'm not currently flying.
But if you were, how fast can you fly?
I don't know.
I don't think it says he can move faster than he already can.
I'm pretty sure he can move like
there's
faster than vehicles. If I'm not, it's like ridiculous.
Commit effort as an interaction. Move freely over vertical range.
Because I remember it being stupid. Like pretty much everything you could do.
Full movement rate.
Yeah.
So just normal.
But it's mostly just so that I can go up straight up over water or like up vertical surfaces.
Yep.
I think there's an upgraded version of that later.
All right. Robots' turns.
But I still need to shoot. Sorry, I was looking up the.
No, you already moved from. Remember, I already said
you moved twice.
You moved twice. You move. You had to have moved. Yeah, you moved 16 meters. So.
Oh, what is the movement
10
that I can?
You can move 10.
Okay, I will go there then, and then I'll shoot one.
Got it.
It says while flying, the psychic can move at twice their normal movement rate in any direction.
Where are you seeing that?
Telekinetic flight, level 4.
He doesn't have telekinetic flight.
I don't have that.
He just has. He doesn't have flight.
Like
he has levitate, basically. Like he can hover over things.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have kinetic transversal. That's the one that I have.
Pretty sure you used this. Okay. All right. Whatever.
No, the time you're thinking of was when I strapped myself to a drone and then made myself way.
Well, I was thinking of the time you were flying towards me and Dylan after we crashed.
That was when I was attached to a drone.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yep.
I forgot about that part. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. But I will shoot.
This one.
Are all of these people here?
They're Brotherhood people, yeah.
Okay. I'll shoot this one.
All right, cool. Do it.
That's laser pistol.
It's climbing down off the wall, and his sword like ejects out of its arm, and it starts like screaming some sort of infernal screech, and you miss.
Oh.
Yeah, these robots are actually pretty rough. These are the ones
you hit him straight on, but it deflects off the armor, right? It's armored enough that it dents it slightly, but not anything more. So we just see a wave of force, just not rocket, and then it keeps coming on. Cool. All right, Warbot's turns. Let's just start, I guess, with that one. It'll rush over to you and attack you, Fergus.
I want to wait. Don't roll anything yet, Caleb.
Okay.
As an instant action, I'm going to use my new ability. It's called Reactive Telekinesis. As an instant action, the psychic can commit effort for the scene. Whenever an assailant misses them with a physical attack, the attack is then reflected back against the assailant, who must re-roll the attack against their own person twice. If either roll hits, the assailant suffers damage from their own attack. If both rolls hit, the damage is the maximum possible.
Whoa.
Nice. But they have to miss first.
Yeah,
well, first thing he missed is miss.
Oh, he did miss.
Actually,
okay.
He missed both. Cool. So I guess
he has to make 4 attacks.
Does this happen? Can this only happen with one of these attacks that he makes?
Yeah,
I think, right? Because you're doing it as an instant act.
It's whenever a physical.
Whenever
sure a physical.
You just probably have to commit multiple effort.
Oh.
Are you committing effort? What does it
require you to do?
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it.
Whenever an assailant misses them. Oh, I thought this was just a thing that was up for the scene.
Yeah, commit effort for the scene. Whenever an assailant misses.
Yeah.
As an instant action, you commit it for the scene, right? So you'd have to do it each time. Well, actually,
no. It's whenever.
Whenever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Can commit effort for the scene.
Whenever an assailant misses.
Oh, yeah.
Attack. So you would commit it each time.
Yeah.
And then so if you wanted to commit
instant action
is
something.
Whenever it would be every attack.
No, so the way instant actions work, you're doing this as you're like actually doing the action as a reaction to what he's doing. So it's not that you can do it anytime. It's you have to use it as an instant action because it's happening to you and you're reacting to it.
And it's saying that the psychic can commit effort for the scene whenever an assailant misses them. So you can do that. You can commit the effort whenever you want, but you have to commit effort for it.
Yeah. I'll
do it for the first one though.
Yeah. So he has to re-roll it twice.
Re-roll it twice.
Yeah.
Okay. He hit him the one time.
So for 11 damage.
Yeah, for 11 damage. Yeah, so as it comes towards you, right? it like stabs forward, and your like telekinetic armor kind of just like deflects it off, and it bounces back right into its face, right? So it stabs itself with its sword right in its face. So one of its eyes gets like stabbed through, and it rips it out. And then it kind of clumsily swings at you the second time and misses. Yeah, cool. All right, these two are going to, I think, just attack you, Ode. Actually, this one's probably going to go for Ziva. They're just going to go for the closest things.
I think it should go for Evelyn because Evelyn was
I
technically
I did
closest
shoot
where
both
it
of them,
was.
so they would
Right, but yeah, but
probably
they're
attack me.
they're just going for their closest things. So that one goes for you because it sees you
I mean,
first. And
if it was the closest, it would be Evelyn because he was on the wall right here. Right?
no, he was right here.
Yeah, so Evelyn would be
No, they're exactly the same distance.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Actually, this lady's 4 meters away. So
Just
Wow.
put it right there.
Caleb just wants to kill children.
I think she would place herself in the
Robot
furthest possible from any of them. That's what I meant to do. Yeah. Okay, so first one
Ziva
attacks.
wouldn't.
No, Ziva is in the middle of everybody. First
Caleb
one
just likes
attacks.
killing children. Leave them alone.
First one attacks you, Ode.
He misses.
Nice, you have 23 armor class. That's
Yeah.
wild.
I don't think
My
any
nano
of us gonna
pants
get
are
it.
beyond reproach.
Forgot about those.
And
Yeah.
then this one is going to attack
Still all I'm wearing, by the way. I just have
Ziva.
pants.
I need to double check.
Probably
You're
kills
more
her. She probably has like
aerodynamic
2
without a
health.
shirt and just nano pants.
What's that?
You're more aerodynamic without
yeah.
a shirt and just nano pants.
I mean, it helps that my nano pants are installed with like a super pre-tech force field, but
yeah.
you know, it's
That
still just the
does. I
pants.
mean, it helps. You know, it helps.
Would you guys have
It matters.
outfitted Ziva in any armor?
If we had any, I'm sure.
I mean, you do.
I
You have a
mean,
ship's locker.
we have infinite money.
Okay. That's fair. We have a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't either.
I mean, yeah. Like, I kind of don't know.
I
Like,
feel
they don't
like
really make
Dylan would've-
children's armor, do they? Like,
I feel like Dylan would have put something on her, and it probably doesn't fit her very well. But
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you went to the store and be like, "Can I buy combat armor, but like for a 10-year-old?" They'd be like, there's
what
laws
are
for
you
that."
doing?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm trying to
How
find.
did Fergus get his combat armor then?
Who?
Me.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. You probably stole it from somebody.
All right, I'm gonna say you gave her a combat field
You can
uniform.
change what you look like. All right.
So she has armor class of 16, which means the second one doesn't hit her, which is good because the first one makes her go to 0 hit points.
Yeah, I figured it would. I'm actually shocked she had that many HP.
Oh, Fergus is coming.
Yeah, well, she's a level 3 adventurer right now, so
Oh, okay.
she just rolled really badly on her hit points.
Nice.
So what happens when you reach 0 hit points in this game?
I think it's like
this hasn't happened in so long.
Don't you have
Injury,
3
death, and
rounds or
healing.
something? I don't know. It's been
A creature brought to 0 hit points has been defeated and can no longer fight. If brought to 0 hit points by a lethal weapon, they are dead or dying. Foes brought down, so on and so forth. A mortally wounded creature at 0 hit points will die in no more than 6 rounds. They may be on, so on and so forth. So someone has to use their main action to attempt a heal check, or obviously Fergus can do his magic. So what happens is this thing comes over to Ode, tries to attack him. Ode manages to dodge out of the way. And Evelyn, you probably try to stop the thing, right?
Well, yeah, but
you don't
I
have a held
can't
action, no.
mechanically.
Right? Yeah,
No.
we see you and Dylan like trying to get in the way of the robot, but it just moves too
Right.
fast and suddenly just has its blade thrust through her stomach, right? Just right through her chest or her lower torso, and just rips it out again. And Ziva like was clutching her laser pistol, like
have a Lazarus patch.
yeah, that might be helpful.
They'll
I
use
also have a
that.
Fergus who can just do it for free.
Yeah, but he's all the way across the room at the moment.
I mean,
don't
I
know
can
if he
I can come back.
Also, can't you do it from a distance?
I
you
don't
just have
know
to,
if
like,
I.
look at
I'm
people
pretty
or
sure I
something?
didn't buy that.
I don't think he has that
Oh,
one yet,
we'll
but
have to-
that
we'll
is an
have to
option
see.
later. But
I just kind of assumed you have all of them at this point. So
And
No,
that
no
that
one's a
costs
4.
effort. Well, I have the.
At the very least, I can try to stabilize her with the Lazarus patch.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, she's shakily holding her laser pistol as it rushes towards her, and she just hesitates, right? She can't get a shot off before it just stabs her through the stomach, and she just like, and then just drops and drops her laser pistol too.
Tried to tell her she shouldn't come with us. She didn't listen. Shot me in the head with a 20.
You literally said she shouldn't stay behind this time.
No, I mean like a long time ago when I was like, you shouldn't be with us. This is the most dangerous place you could possibly be. And she was like, what if I roll a 20?
Yeah. All right. This one is going to attack Dylan.
Although you get to attack it first, right? Because you're holding your action.
That is true. So you go ahead and roll yours before we haven't do anything with the ones I just rolled.
Kill it.
Roll your Tempest Est or whatever you have.
Are you talking to me?
Terminus Est, yeah. No, Dylan.
Which doesn't really make sense because the Latin it would translate to the border is. I don't know what that's like. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me. But
It's the border is like the border is condensed, right? That's the idea is you share a border with them now.
You roll a 20.
Did I roll that right? I mean,
Yeah,
you got a crit success. You
cool.
got a 20.
I don't think that does anything in the system. Does it?
Right?
No, it doesn't do anything in the system, but yeah, that's wild.
16 damage.
Yep.
Homebrew it, Caleb.
You
6 shock damage.
I think we have done something like that before, but I don't remember.
Yeah, shock is basically if someone has AC of 13 or there's some
even if you miss, they take damage anyways, but only if their AC is below a certain level.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's not the case here. So
Yeah.
you definitely do big slash or down this thing's chest or what would be its abdomen or whatever because it's kind of weird spidery. But don't kill it quite. Expert shot though. Expert strike. But then with a 22, it hits you with that 22 on its sword for 10 damage. So go ahead and mark that on your sheet. This one also is going to attack you, I think. Dylan. So you're gonna get another 2 attacks on you. Another that second,
only one hit.
Yeah, the second one hits, so the 14. You're adding them instead of subtracting them, babe.
What?
You added hit points instead of subtracting them.
I was subtracting from the wrong one.
They're
is what I was
healing
doing.
bots, Caleb. That's what you forgot to tell us.
Right. They stab you and then suddenly you're resurrected. All right. And then these ones are going to rush across the room and like get to Fergus, but aren't able to do anything else but that. So you're surrounded, Fergus, but they aren't able to attack you.
Good scrubbies.
This one is going to attack. I guess I'll just do this. So this guy's
can't deal with
going to attack one of the Brotherhood soldiers. Hits with a 22, but doesn't kill the dude. And then another of these bots is going to attack another Brotherhood soldier and miss both times. Cool. So it is Akoto's turn. Akoto is going to take out her mag rifle and fire into the one north of her. The 23 hits for 10 damage. Oh, I forgot to roll for what's his face. Japanese Gregor Calorie. So he would have gone before this,
Japanese
but
dad.
so he is going to go. I guess he has a gun too, so he's just going to shoot. Not the one that Akoto shot, but the other one. Hits for 8 damage. All right. It is Ziva's turn. She's dying. It is the Brotherhood soldiers' turns. and they're gonna go ahead and just take a few shots at the bots. Do you get like a penalty if you shoot it? I think you get a penalty if you shoot it. No, you can't shoot.
You're incapable
two-handed
of firing
gun.
a two-handed weapon, and a one-handed weapon is -4.
But if you move out of range with things, do they attack you?
There are attacks of opportunity. Yep, they're free attacks. I was just
Okay.
reading it because I'm planning on
Perfect.
doing that next turn.
Mhm.
So this one, I guess they're just gonna, they're just gonna have to deal with it. And
You can butt stock like pistol whip people, which I don't know how great that's gonna work.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna work very well. So I think this guy's gonna move back here and take the free attack. Just see what happens. He dies. This dude who's not engaged in melee is gonna fire at the one that is. Miss. And then this dude is gonna take a step back, try to take the free hit. Because I don't know what else they're gonna do. They're not gonna be very good with just attacking with the butt. So it missed. So
Right, yeah.
he's still alive. And then he's gonna take a shot. And hit for
This
4.
is not the time to be drinking.
Hilarious. All right,
Thanks, okay.
Ode, your turn again.
Cool. All right,
Yeah, you
I'm
see
gonna go here.
Ziva fall at your fall next to you.
Yeah.
So they're gonna take shots at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume they only get one because it's just a free attack.
Yeah, one
so.
for each. Yep. So they
There's
both miss.
3, right?
Yeah, I guess three that were in
Boyo too.
your line.
Yeah.
That one hits. The 4.
Oof. Oh, 4 damage. All
Only
right.
4 damage.
Oh no.
Dang.
I guess I'll just lie down and die. All right. Is that what I meant? No, I'm being dumb. Hold on a second. Oh, that did work. Whatever. Anyways,
It would
They
be
are
very
all-
helpful if the two in front of me died, so I could heal Ziva.
yeah, but if I don't kill the ones that are next to her, they're gonna just kill her.
And I mean, I highly. Well, I guess they're.
They don't seem- I mean, I shot them in the face and they attacked a 10-year-old. They do not have functional brains. All right. They're clearly just like they're working on a programming, I guess. All right. So my thing says as long as they're within, it's basically grenade range. So I'd like to shoot all of these, enemies. I'm not gonna shoot my teammates.
Do you have the ability to selective fire? I don't think you can hit all of them and somehow.
Well, so the idea was that I'm choosing my targets very quickly.
That's I see.
The way I worded it is you can apply a shot to any number of targets within 6 meters, which is grenade range.
Got it.
Which is how I picked that.
Yep,
So I mean, it's
okay.
up to you if you don't
No,
want
that's
me to be
fine,
able to do that. Okay.
Because you had
I
like
made
some
it
sort
up,
of special
so-
thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a special technique, like the make your own foci
Yeah.
option.
Perfect. That's fine.
And this is going to take most of my ammo to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do you have unlimited
Yeah.
ammo?
I have extended magazines and regenerating ammo, but I can
got
still run out of my magazines. But I have 2 of these guns, so I'll just switch to the other one if I run out. But I think that takes an action. Or actually, no, I don't think it does for me, but we'll find out. So that's 7 shots to do that. So there's 7 rounds. Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah, that hits all of them.
Cool.
And with 19 damage, this one's dead. This one's dead, and this one's dead. But the one right and north of Dylan is not quite dead. Definitely damaged though.
So yeah, I leap out, one of them cuffs me, and then I'm like, everybody down, and I just unload. Cool.
All right, Evelyn.
Mostly I just wanted to make sure they didn't coup de grace Ziva. So.
Yeah. There's one left here, Evelyn, if you'd like to do something. You could literally just like jump over Ziva's body and punch it if you want.
You have Lazarus Patch?
Yeah, see, I could do that, but I'm not gonna punch a droid. I don't have the Force. I'm not Mace Windu.
That's the best scene.
I'm trying to look. I don't think I have a Lazarus patch. I could sense the need to have a Lazarus patch.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
have
true.
them.
Right, but you're probably better off actually killing the thing if he can,
I mean, that's fair.
because he doesn't have a weapon, and you're a lot better with your weapon. So,
But you also have to. I think you have
you could
to
also pick up.
roll
You can pick up Ziva's laser
to-
pistol.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, did you take?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I don't think she does that though. I think she scoops up Ziva and like, or okay, I'll give you the scene though. I'll give you the scene. I think she like just kind of like slow-mo is watching like Ziva fall to the ground, right?
Mhm.
And just has like this moment where she just like has this like cold like stare in her eyes, and she like turns around and looks at the last spider droid. But then just like kind of scoffs and turns her back on the spider droid as it like starts to crawl towards her and attack her. And she just like scoops up Ziva and starts walking towards Fergus.
You
I have an
just-
important question.
Yeah.
Ziva is engaged in melee range of this robot. If you pick her up, does it get to attack you? And when you leave, how does that work?
I think we'll say it will attack Evelyn if she leaves. It's
Yeah, I mean, I figured that, but I didn't know if it counted as like going into the
I think
square
so.
or not.
Yeah,
Okay.
it must.
I mean, you.
As long
Well,
as
I
you
do.
have Evelyn.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can move.
1, 2,
If all you're
3.
doing is moving, you can move all right up to Fergus if you'd like.
Yeah, perfect.
What just happened? You just boomeranged all over the map.
Yeah, Connor and I were both doing
Oh.
the movement at the same time, and then we let go of it and it just like went crazy.
High score. Space station level.
But yeah, so then you have Ziva in your arms, but then one of them will get an attack on you as you leave its threat, and it hits you for 10
That's
damage.
fine. Oh, really?
Yep.
It hits me. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It has a sword arm. Is that considered a primitive weapon?
No.
What? How?
I think most of them, unless it's like a,
Like a
I think
vibro
most
blade.
melee weapons are primitive.
No, it's like a vibro. It's like a
okay.
monofilament blade. These
But
are
does it
these are high tech
say-
robots.
These guys are pretty rough. Last time we fought these, they had rocket launchers that like one tapped us. So this is honestly not as bad.
That's fine. I think having level 2 Ironhide has only helped for like one attack maybe, and I regret it.
Well, these are pretty powerful. Oh yeah, we don't really fight primitive enemies very often.
No.
That's why I never got it, because I was like, where are we not getting shot at?
And now that we all have it, it would be really boring for Caleb to send anything that has
I mean,
it
yeah.
towards
Well,
us,
If I
so-
did,
I
I
don't
would
have
just
the second level. I only have the first level.
yeah. But if I did, I would just describe you guys ponying them and not even run a battle, right?
What would be the point? Okay. Yeah, I take the damage. It's fine.
You just have
Yep.
them all attack Ziva.
No, take the child.
Right, yeah.
So Dylan, there's one in front of you that you can still.
I'm
finish
going
off.
to eviscerate this robot.
do it.
Oh, it's cyber guts. And did you take all that damage in one hit?
Whew.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, your
Yep.
attack rolls are.
It's
Insane.
dead.
Nice.
Did you take all that damage in one hit, Carly, or is it multiple?
It was two hits,
different.
I think.
Okay, because you
Yeah.
can cancel a hit that hits you, and if you had taken 24 damage, I would have been like, you should cancel that. But it's up to you, I guess.
Yeah, that is a good
It's
thing.
fine.
So
When it
as a
happen, I can just heal you.
warrior,
That's
Dylan,
true. I forgot about that.
you do have an option to basically cancel out one attack that's coming at you.
But you
When
can also use that option to automatically hit an attack you missed. So, but you lose
Either
you,
one,
You
yeah.
pick, and then you lose it as soon as you use. It's every combat though, so you might as well do one or the other.
Yeah.
But Fergus did make a good point. He is just an infinite well of free healing. So,
Probably doesn't matter
there are no stakes in combat now. Thanks, Fergus.
You get
unless everyone dies
stress
at
or whatever.
once.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Or they'll just kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can regenerate from like a cell, can't you?
No, that's next level.
Oh,
Fergus,
You can
you?
almost do that.
yeah, you can regenerate from like an arm or something.
Do I get a sense that Ziva will live for 5 more rounds?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to attack that one. That's the one I damaged, right?
Yep.
I will attack that one.
Do it. Are you?
Why
What
does
do
it
you
say you have
shooting?
24 health? That cannot be right.
I only have 24 health.
Yep.
No lies.
Jerry, what weapon are you using?
You have 24 health.
My psychic spike thrower.
You cannot do so because it is a two-handed weapon and you are in melee.
Oh.
Yeah.
But isn't it a psychic weapon?
It doesn't matter. Telekinetic armory isn't he's not actually doing finger guns. He's literally creating a psychic psychic weapon.
Are you
100% sure. 100% positive. 100%.
I mean, he's using a total. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah, we've always described it as finger guns, but it's in the mechanics. That's not what's happening.
If I move right here,
you can shoot this one.
Will only that guy get the attack,
and only that guy will get the attack. Yep.
Okay, that is what I will do.
It misses. So.
Thank goodness.
It's like do a backflip.
Ooh, actually, if he misses me, I'm gonna commit another effort for the scene to make it hit himself.
Sure.
Roll that twice.
Okie dokie.
Oh, you're gonna get like attacked a bunch of times.
He hits that second one. Yep.
For
So
8.
he hits himself for another 8 damage. And then you're gonna shoot it.
Is he
no,
dead
he's
yet?
not. He's not dead. No.
Gosh darn it! Well, I'm gonna shoot one of the. How much health did these guys have?
A decent amount. I mean, I did 19 damage and killed one that I don't think was injured yet. Right? I think.
No, you did 19 damage
Maybe.
and it was still alive.
I do 3d8 plus 2.
How much damage did Dylan do to it? 12. It has less than, I don't know, 30. I don't think that helps you.
All right, so David, should I finish this one off? If I hit it, it'll die. It'll most definitely die. Or should I try to one-shot one of the other two?
You should finish it off because each one of these has 2 attacks. So if you somehow don't kill one, you're going to take 2 more attacks than you would have
Good
otherwise.
call. I will do that. I miss anyway.
Don't miss.
This is not Fergus's day.
Oh.
Ugh.
You did just wake up from a coma.
Yeah.
So
Ugh, that was a 3.
Oh. Quick, change your class to soldier and re-roll it.
I don't think that would help that much because I have an insane bonus. I've just been rolling 3s.
Oh yeah. But the ability actually just makes a hit. But yeah.
That's interesting.
But then you wouldn't have any psychic powers. So
yeah. Can I, as a free action, throw my laser pistol at Evelyn's face?
I don't think so. I think
that's
ready or
girl. So
yeah,
do that, please.
Dropping an item is an instant action, so you could drop, but you're not holding it currently. You have to like ready, like pull out a weapon.
It's like it's in my holster.
Yeah, picking up an action is a move action. So you've already moved. So not an option.
I have an argument for him being able to shoot at close range. He can make his guns invisible. And the reason you can't shoot at close range is because it's too easy to grab the gun. But if you can't see the gun.
No.
Okay.
No. Warbot's turns. This one is gonna they're gonna both rush Akoto, I guess. So she might die here. We'll see.
She's
how
gonna
this
die.
goes.
Which honestly,
You guys are so mean. All she did is not pay us very much.
Only
yeah,
hit
but
twice.
Dylan really doesn't like her.
Only hit twice.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
not
fair.
dead.
Yeah.
And then
Also we have Fergus, so it's fine.
Yeah,
these ones
4 more rounds.
Wait, Fergus, did you take damage?
No, I haven't been hit yet.
Oh, I thought someone did an attack of opportunity on you and hit you.
No, they didn't hit.
Oh.
I don't think any of these
Be honest.
warbots that are still alive here are going to move. I think the one on the right here is going to attack Evelyn. And do 9 damage. That 28 that it got to you, Evelyn, and then the other 2 are going to attack Fergus.
That one should attack Evelyn.
No, they're both going to attack you.
Oof.
Ooh,
Oh my
yikes!
goodness. Those all hit you, didn't they? Oh, one missed.
No.
Yeah, the first
oh,
one
yeah.
missed.
3 hit.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
down.
down.
Yeah, you're down.
14.
14, 8,
lovely.
and 9.
Bye, guys.
Jeez.
That's their turns though.
Wait. I'm gonna make him miss the first.
Oh yeah,
Make
of
him
course.
reroll the first one.
Yeah.
If I can kill him.
He hit him. He hit both. So
So
max
it does the
damage,
maximum amount of damage.
which
possible.
would be 16. He's not dead though.
No.
That would have been really
That's
clever.
solid, though. Yeah, that would have been cool. I mean, it was good anyways. But.
Yeah, 60. Bye, guys.
Wait, hold up. I can do alternate outcome though on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do alternate outcome.
It's too bad there's no way
to
for
keep you
Fergus
up,
to
I
know that
think.
you've done that.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
you should do.
why did it
You should
go-
do the 14 damage one up top. Because I think I can survive the other.
So basically, it has to roll again. Basically, is that what we're saying? that works.
Hold up, let me read this. Precog consent impending failure and attempt to salvage the action incidents and accidentally precog to target a visible ally or their own self. So
Yeah,
I
can't do
can't
that.
undo.
Yeah, I think there are other precog things that allow you to do similar things like enemies.
Well, I
but-
can do Anguish Vision and just reset the combat turn.
No,
I don't wanna-
please don't. I'd rather die.
Do you have forced
See-
outcome?
I do not have forced outcome, no.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do? I mean, I probably should do Anguished outcome because if Fergus goes
No.
down and is
I mean,
unconscious,
She just needs to stabilize me, and then I become unconscious, right?
well, but then
As long as I'm awake, I can
Ziva
heal
dies.
myself. Well, I
I
can
think
heal
I
her
have
too.
multiple Lazarus patches.
Fergus can heal.
Okay.
Yeah, like all I need to do is have 1 hit point, and then I can heal everyone.
Oh no, I only have one. Looks like. Why do I only have one?
Jared, have you been
Why did I
using
do that?
ability? Have you been using your ability every turn to heal us all?
No, I can't. I have to touch someone to heal them.
Oh, that's the
And
next
only,
level.
The only, well, no, I could buy it, but I mean,
Oh, okay. Okay.
it makes it more interesting if I have to touch them.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
kind of just broken because I have both.
It's already
the,
pretty broken, yeah.
Yeah, I have both
Yeah.
the area of effect heal. So if I had the
Yeah.
area of effect and the long ranged heal, it would just be dumb.
Yeah.
Like I don't even use the area of effect one because that's also boring.
Okay, so
And it also
what's the decision? We're not going to do Anguish Vision.
What is this? Anguish Vision? Is that what you're saying?
That's
I can
the
reset the turn
reset
clock.
the turn order.
Oh, gosh. I mean, he's still going to take 4 attacks.
Yeah.
I mean, he have a really good AC, though. But that's the whole
I have,
turn. Yeah,
I have
that's not-
22.
Can we house rule that he can just pick one thing and not do the whole turn?
What does Anguish Vision explicitly
It
say?
resets the whole turn, the whole round. But
Right,
that's
but what's the
As an
wording
instant
here?
action,
Can
the
you just
psychic may
reset
commit
part of a
effort for the
round?
day and declare what they have just done or seen in a vision of the immediate future. Or is a vision of the immediate future. Time rolls back to the start of the initiative count in a combat turn.
I
or
mean, yeah,
6 seconds.
there's no
earlier about
reason
it.
why you couldn't do less than 6 seconds, right? It doesn't make
Okay.
any, like, you can't do more than that, but it doesn't make any
goodness.
sense you can do less than it.
Okay.
Like, you should just have it be fair.
Well,
that the enemies can use it that way too.
Yeah, that's the issue, though. I think it has to be 6 seconds because the idea is you're not being precise with it. You can only rewind
Yeah.
time to a certain amount, and I understand why they.
I mean, it's
did
only
that.
able to be used once per day. Maybe you could just keep that limit on it, and then it wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you.
No, yeah, I think
I don't think that he'll ever use that because we all hate it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the only reason I'm trying to think.
What's-
of a way
what's
to-
we
happened
can just
in
keep
this
the
one?
house rule for the enemies as well. So when what's his face uses
Right.
it, we'll just keep the same.
Or
house
you
And
can
then he
just
can
let me
use it
change
without
it since everybody hates it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if Carl can also use
Yeah.
it, then he can get used to that ability too without making us redo an hour of work.
I like that because
Yeah.
then we can actually keep using the ability instead of just
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
hating on it. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
it
a
just
bad ability,
makes
it's just
it makes
takes too
actual
much time.
gameplay horrible.
Caleb just
Yeah.
makes it way worse for us because he has the ability to let other people use it too.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we're just Caleb. Let us shoot
Oof.
ourselves in the foot.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds
Well-
good.
Let's get temporary gain for long-term failure.
Perfect. I love it.
Wait, what did we decide on?
So basically, instead of having to turn the entire round back so that we've done nothing, basically, you can just turn back this
Where
like
you specifically want it.
couple turns of him being crapped on by these robots.
Okay.
And then-
it's up
But
to
that-
you, Caleb.
But that means Crawl can do it now too.
Yeah, exactly.
You should set it right before my turn so I can re-roll my shoot.
I mean, I'm fine with that if we want to go down this path.
Yeah.
But did you?
It makes
Maybe
it-
you hit him with your shoot, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I rolled a 3, dude.
Oh,
I mean, it's a 14, but
yeah.
it-
But you also
even
made this guy
outside-
do max damage to himself. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
I do way more. I
Okay,
rolled 18 damage, and one of them was I rolled a 1 with.
I will do Anguish Vision back to where Fergus was.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So I will re-roll my shooty shoot.
You're
Yep.
also back here, right?
He puts it to where I'm right. Halfway through my.
I don't think you can pick part of your turn. I don't think that's
No.
how this is going. I think that's already.
Okay.
We're already
Yeah.
pushing it.
So re-roll the 2
The attack of opportunity.
or the one attack.
So, and then I'm back here.
No,
Well,
you're
no,
already
you're-
there.
No, you're still there. You
Oh,
do
I
that on
was?
your turn. Yeah.
Oh,
Or the
Yeah,
start
no,
of my
you're
turn.
Right.
I'm actually gonna go here this time and just take 2 attack opportunities.
Okay.
So then they'll both attack Evelyn because I know what's going to happen this time.
So both of those attack opportunities miss you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's good.
Go ahead and do your.
I think that's already
Whatever you
better
wanna
than
do.
I will just do it the same once.
Oh,
to
Fergus,
to
you
that guy.
no. So you have to move that. I led you wrong here. You have to be out of melee range from anyone to shoot. You can't just because you're you're away from that dude doesn't mean that the other 2 people aren't threatening
It's
you.
being in melee. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
so you have to move further. You have to move at
Gotcha.
You
least
just have to be here,
exactly. So then all 3 of them would get an attack.
but then he'll
opportunity
attack
on
you too.
Okay, well I'll go like
Okay.
over here then, so I can heal this guy once he's. We're out of
You
combat.
can go that far, right?
So yeah,
So,
I-
You get
none of
7
it.
damage.
I'll still spend the 1 and make that guy reroll twice.
He
Ooh.
only hits the 1 time, so 7.
Oh,
But
7
7 is enough to
damage.
kill him.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Nice. Okay.
So now you can do more damage to this guy, and it'll actually end up being
Yeah.
probably being better than it was.
So
Except you got
I
hit.
will shoot that guy
Mhm.
with. Yes.
Very nice. He's not dead,
Okay,
but you
finally.
do a number on him.
That's all I wanted was just hit
You
someone.
came out 2
Yeah.
damage ahead, although you got hurt. But
That's fine.
I'm
I'm not dead.
yeah, but they haven't gone yet. So
Yeah, so then it's their turns.
they're going to attack
They'll
Evelyn
they'll
this
both
time.
attack Evelyn. Yeah.
oh, this
Yeah.
isn't better. She's carrying. Holy buckets!
it's okay. It's better for the story.
Actually, that damage was all way
14
lower.
damage. She's still up.
Yeah, all 4 of those attacks equaled the 1 attack that Fergus did. So we came out way better for that.
And Evelyn has more health than me, doesn't she?
23.
Or
Yeah,
does
she does.
Yeah,
a squish bucket?
She
Nine.
currently
I have 9
has-
HP left.
She currently when she took that damage, she had your hit points, and she had already taken some damage. So
Okay.
all right, cool. Then it's this dude's turn. Matsuda. He takes a step back, takes an attack of opportunity, which misses him, and is going to shoot that one and miss. It's a Koto's turn. She's going to try a similar
You
thing.
just disengage and run away.
Honestly, she might do that. I think she is probably going to do that.
I mean, we're winning.
Yeah, but she's
She's very damaged, so she's
Oh.
gonna take a step back and get a better range on everything. And then it is the Brotherhood soldiers that are still alive, and they're gonna shoot at the warbot next to them. And one of them hits for 5 damage, but does not kill it.
Huh.
Yeah.
And then Ode, two.
you. All right.
So there's a handful of them
Um,
still alive over here. I assume you're gonna attack the ones attacking Evelyn.
Yeah, only because she's holding Ziva.
Mm.
I'm more worried about, yeah. So I'm gonna move like here-ish. And then I'll shoot these 2.
Cool.
So ammo, that is 2, and then another 3. Okay, rapidly running out of bullets. I'm actually shocked I still have any. It's a good thing I got an expanded mag. First fire.
Yep.
That's a terrible roll.
Hits though.
I got a 6. I got
This,
2 ones on my damage again. Why does
this
this
one's
keep happening?
dead.
Oh, they died, all right.
But one of them is
Makes me
still
happy.
alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Evelyn.
It's Evelyn's turn though.
Punch it.
She still doesn't have a weapon.
Punch it really hard.
Yeah.
These two are going to attack me.
You had a pistol, right? You
I
picked
don't know.
that
I don't
up,
know
right?
what to do. I
You
mean,
can make a
I
shot at
could
minus
say
4.
that I picked it up. I get a -4 for shooting in combat.
In melee,
Oh,
in
yeah.
which you are in.
Yep.
If it was two-handed, you wouldn't be able to do it at all. Although, maybe don't shoot while you're
Yeah.
holding Ziva anyways. That seems like a bad plan.
I want a full attack. Thank goodness.
Goodness
Very
gracious.
optimistic
Jared, did you
view
hit
of it.
all of yours?
Hit all my what?
Thanks.
Your attacks?
I only landed one attack.
You only made one attack, didn't you?
I made the first one, but that missed.
But then we rewind and you oh, you mean like the very
Like
first
the very first round, yeah.
Yeah.
The last one I hit. I'm pretty sure you killed the one I hit.
Okay.
David did.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not a whole lot else I could do. I mean, I could make a no roll, but why would I do that?
You can total defense.
What does that mean?
You just defend yourself and you get like a bunch of AC, I think. Let me
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Because we finally get to see Dylan's cool space sword. She can just cut that thing from where you are. Or where she is, I mean. And then it'll die.
Oh, yeah.
And so
yeah.
you just have to not die.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna I just like turn my back to the spider and just like shield Ziva with my body.
Yeah, so you become immune to shock damage from melee weapons. So even you don't get shock damaged, and then you get +2 armor class.
Oh, that's not nearly as good as
it's not a lot, but it's not nothing.
All right, then Dylan, do you want to do
Hopefully
Terminus Est to attack that one? Yeah, so Dylan turns around, slashes in the air, and the thing drops dead.
What's the range on that? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
Yeah, can you put more info about it in my?
Does it not have any info there?
Thing? It just has the title.
Yeah, it's not a standard equipment thing, so
you can nominate a visible target. Holy crap. You literally just have to be able to see them. That's gross. Dude, that's so cool. Cool. It does, sorry. I think there's some strain involved in this.
Oh yeah.
Any attack made against one target is applied to. Oh wait, what? Hold up. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Keep going. I'm gonna read all of this. Actually, I'm just gonna copy and paste it into your sheet somewhere.
That'd be great.
So you have it. But yeah, go ahead.
Dylan, are you gonna move at all?
Yes.
Yeah, you can still move about 10 meters. So.
I put it in the notes at the very bottom right. Just the whole description there. I don't know why it chopped this up so weirdly.
Yeah, copying from PDFs always is tricky business.
Has anyone been keeping track of how many turns it's been since Ziva?
I think
two or three.
I don't think it's been a full round yet.
No, it's been at least. I think it's been 2 rounds.
No, because we went back. It hasn't come back around to Ziva yet.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, it has. I just haven't.
Right, but just once, not twice.
No, twice. It has happened.
I have attacked twice.
Yeah.
Right, but that's
this will be.
It's coming back to me.
Once it gets to her, it'll be the 3rd round that she's been.
So right now it's the 2nd, but it's going to be the 3rd, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
See, this time stuff gets confusing.
You're a precog. You shouldn't be confused by time.
Fergus, is you.
Should I do a group heal or should I save that point and just attack?
Bro, holy crap! What?
I'm pretty sure that's not. Oh, let me see. This is real quick. That'll answer it. I have too many abilities.
Carly.
What?
So for 2 systems drain, you can apply this to as many targets as your stab skill plus 2, which is like 5. You can just stab 5 people in the
All
same
at
turn,
once.
and if any of them move, you can
That's
stab
good to
them for
know.
free.
That's amazing.
Well, I mean, it takes strain, but holy
Yeah.
buckets.
That's something I'll have to keep in mind next time we're in a large combat.
It doesn't matter in this.
It hinders their range attack.
Okay.
A 2.
All right.
What is going on?
The remaining warbots, something beeps in their head. There's like a red light that comes on.
Oh, lovely.
They bring up their second arm, the one that doesn't have a sword on it.
Okay.
One points at these soldiers over here, kills them.
They still have the rocket launchers. I shouldn't have said anything.
I was already planning
Why
on bringing
didn't
it
they
out.
use those first?
Because we would have all died.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but-
so they in canon they have a protocol that tries to keep collateral damage to a minimum in the station.
Oh, okay.
I see.
But it's like they've entered emergency mode, and it's like kill intruders at all costs, sort of a thing.
Okay.
What happened really was just that one of these went haywire and blew a hole in the station, and that's why everyone died.
And then this other one is going to shoot a rocket launcher at Fergus.
There's a bot. Oh, I'm dead. Oh no.
Does that kill the bot too? What's the range, the radius on that rocket launcher?
So it actually doesn't have a radius listed here. I don't know if it actually has one. I think it makes sense that these 2 random soldiers in the corner can just both die because they're unimportant anyway. I think it would be dramatic for all the mooks to die in this scene. But yeah, just Fergus really gets hit with this one.
Yeah, I have 2 left. Wait,
Very nice.
3 left. Sorry.
All right, it is Matsuda's turn, and he is going to take a shot and miss again. Because he's an NPC, he has an NPC stat block and not a character stat block, so they tend to fail a lot. Akoto is going to shoot one from the distance here and miss. And oh, it's you again.
Rocket launchers take a -4 hit penalty against targets of human size or smaller. Apparently. It doesn't really matter. It's obviously not an actual rocket launcher. I was just trying to find the... Okay, sorry, what's going on? Okay, I'd like to shoot these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep, go for it.
So, let me see. Do I need to move? I don't know. There's no reason for me to move. So... Although, I mean, she's kind of in my way. I'll move over here.
Koto nods to you.
She doesn't look like she's doing very well, does she?
No.
Okay.
She nods to you, leaning heavily
Yeah.
downward.
So stay behind me, please.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to do the thing. Wait. I'm going to increase my ammo by 10 million.
They are both very dead. Yeah, so the wreckage clears, or the smoke clears, and the wreckage is apparent. Fergus stands up from the crater that he's standing in currently.
There's a hole in me.
Yeah, and it's slowly healing itself.
I see Fergus as a ground up meat puppet, and I'm like, oh, he's fine. And then because he's Fergus,
and then Akoto has a scratch, and you're just like, oh, are you okay?
Well, I heal Ziva.
Yeah, we both look at Ziva and we're like, oh.
And then I heal that guy, and then I heal that guy, and then everyone's fine.
I'm pretty sure. How much damage can be done to someone?
I'm pretty sure if there's even it was something ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's within 1 round or something really, really restrictive. But you can bring them back from anything, basically.
The Bioscience Psychic Sucker can now cure congenital birth defects and regrow missing limbs and organs. It can even be used to stabilize targets that have been dropped by heavy weapons, decapitated, or otherwise dramatically dismembered.
Does it have a round limit still?
Fine.
Provided it's used within 1 round per level of biopsionic skill.
So you've got, 3 or 4 rounds?
3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Yeah, you're good then. You can bring everybody back, basically.
I was thinking we were gonna have a season 3 Attack on Titan moment with one Lazarus batch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, that's probably where we end, right? As Fergus is
Right.
quickly running around healing people. Evelyn, but probably Fergus probably knows that he can heal Ziva last because the other these two guys in the corner were dropped by heavy weapons, so he goes to them first really quick.
I'll just commit an effort because I got them all back.
Yeah,
and I'll just do a group. Everyone within 10 meters of me is healed.
Yeah, so Fergus just does that, and people just start regrowing limbs, and then Ziva the hole in her side closes, and she and then just looks up at you, Evelyn, and just starts bawling again and hugs you to herself. And we probably just get a shot of Evelyn standing in the middle of the room, surrounded by robot bodies and her former companions, holding Ziva's crying form. And then we're framing it.
She is sobbing just as hard as Ziva is.
Sure.
This is the only time we've ever heard Evelyn sob.
Mm-hmm.
She's always just had tears stream down her face, but we've never heard her sob before. And this is
Can I try to do walk over to Evelyn and just put a hand on her shoulder and do a telepathy?
Okay.
You frickin' what?
It's not anything
I can
she's
get out
not
of my-
trying to do anything, but she's just
what do you want to accomplish exactly?
Do you just accidentally do telepathy? Is that what you're trying to say? Or you're
no, she's just trying to find opportunities to figure out how to use her ability, and she's clearly Evelyn's distressed, maybe I can do something here, I don't know.
Yeah, so you have telepathic contact at level I guess level 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have a +0 in telepathy.
Connor, make a mental save.
No, just
the thing about being such a high level.
Also, let the record show Fergus does not feel Evelyn.
No, I know. I wasn't even gonna ask.
Did you get hurt? Oh yeah, you did get hurt, right?
Yeah, I got pretty. I'm hurt pretty bad.
I think realistically, the only thing Dylan's really trying to accomplish here is to get a better reading on what the most comforting thing for Evelyn is that Dylan could do.
Mm-hmm.
Get a better read than just a notice roll.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Did you say you just want to fail it? Yeah.
Yeah. Evelyn. So. Yeah.
Sure. What is?
I mean, she's probably screaming in her head. It's not hard to.
Yeah.
Well, so Evelyn, if she could read emotional stuff and surface thoughts and things, or I guess it's mainly just emotions.
I have to tell her what she's feeling, right? Or thinking or feeling.
So yeah, let me look.
I mean, it's probably a mix of both.
She can observe emotional states in a target. Intense emotions provide a single word or image related to the focus of the feelings. I assume it's just Ziva. And what are you feeling?
No, it's not Ziva. Does it have to be just one word?
You can do a phrase if you'd like.
Can I get it? Yeah.
It's one of those situations where English doesn't have the right word for it, but German has a 15-syllable word that perfectly describes
word.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, isn't her powers kind of a wording thing, a reading messages, right? So
yeah. So Dylan is coming at telepathy from a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it'd be cool if the word is names in Death Note. She just sees a word above their head instead of telepathy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think it is just one word. I think the word you see is alone.
And I think we probably just close on that scene, seeing Dylan do this. And then the shot is framed such that we're looking at Evelyn and Ziva with the door that Evelyn came through originally behind her, and it slides open, and we see the other crew, right? come in smoking as well, as they've been fighting their own robots in the sealed room.
Yep.
And that we just see everyone face each other, and then we hard cut.
Finally, the two teams are gonna finally all meet each other.
Mm-hmm. Ode goes over to Kiana.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met her, have I?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I think so.
You just randomly
You're
gravitate.
probably gonna be like, that sniper rifle is awesome.
I don't know why, but I have an intense connection with you. It's like the impersonator.
Yeah.
Are you my long lost sister?
But yeah, so in terms of XP, you guys are still working on the quest to find Robin Enger, Dr. Enger. So you haven't done so yet. But when you do, you'll get a buttload probably. All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and stop right there, and we'll do a quick after show and call it a wrap. All right, see ya.